Hello, and welcome back to Yapology 101. This is episode 15, and here we have a social media extraordinaire, especially on the TikTok side. Cam. Cam, introduce
Extraordinaire.
yourself. Yes.
What's up, guys? My name's Cam. I'm a social media extraordinaire. I also that's really it. That's all I do. Nothing special. I steal stuff from Twitter. Sometimes I talk about being horny. Occasionally, I might make a commentary video. It's whatever I'm feeling like that day. You know what I mean?
And that's how the cookie crumbles, I
That's real.
suppose.
That's real.
I mean, I think we're part of a very, like, I don't know, obscure TikTok collective that just
Like
does
a
whatever.
niche ecosystem, like Yap Talkers or whatever. Like
Yeah.
talk about
Just talking
anything.
about bullshit.
Yeah,
Bullshit, and then sometimes
bullshit.
really important stuff, and then some more
Occasionally.
bullshit. Yeah, exactly.
Sandwiched in between there.
Yeah, and
Here's a
it's,
pressing social issue, and then here's me talking about how I like feet,
no,
and then maybe here's a
literally,
video
yeah.
about the music I've been listening to. It's the dichotomy is crazy.
Dude, when I think of you, sometimes I think of those type of memes. I feel like those are and I hate to put gender roles in it. Those are boy memes. And you remind me
Those
so
ones?
much of boy memes. Like your whole page, when I look at it, I'm like, this is boy memes, but I like it.
My
So thank
my
you for
gender
bringing boy
ratio,
memes
like my
up.
split on TikTok is like
Yeah.
very good. I've worked hard for that. Like I really have.
Hell
It's
yeah.
like it's like 50, 54, 46 or something like that.
That's really
Male to female,
good.
and then zero non-binary, which I don't know how that happened,
I'm
but we're
literally I follow you. That's
the
gotta
only
be
one,
wrong.
only one.
I'm the only
It's
one?
it's not even enough to get, like, a percentage point, and I've screenshotted the demographics and posted them, and people have been like, "I guess I just don't exist," and I'm like, "I guess so, because it doesn't count."
And
They don't put, like, the 1%. It sucks.
do you think TikTok algorithm thinks you look too heteronormative? Do you maybe need to
Oh,
dye
for
your hair
sure,
or
for
something?
sure.
Like
The hair already. I've bleached the hair. I could bleach the eyebrows, or I could get, like,
Dude,
a
the bleached hair should be enough. It looks sick. It should be an
I could get a
identifier.
slit or, like, a lip piercing or maybe an eyebrow piercing, like,
Angel
something that makes me
angel
stands
bites.
out a little bit more.
I feel like no guys get
Vertical
angel
labrae,
bites. Y
something
Put
like
a
that.
what? Put a furry thing on? What do you mean, like a furry hat or like a furry hat?
Like, one of those raptor masks.
Yeah, okay, okay. So
I'm
we're
on
getting
that,
into
I'm on that.
reptilian furries.
Yes, that's how they
Yeah.
know.
Just the mouth part? Oh, yeah. Have you seen, actually those videos of the furries, the new furries? They're the reptilian furries, and they have
Yes,
only the mouth part?
they go and they're,
Yeah,
like, lip syncing the songs.
yeah.
It's their
No, yeah.
entire thing.
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever actually ran into, um, a new age furry before in the wild?
Never, like I don't think I ever have. No, I only know, like, old school, like, OG, got it out the mud, like, full fursuit, butt plug, tail, like
Okay, what about 90s furries when it's hyper realistic cartoon dog?
that
Have you
I've
seen
never
that?
seen. That I've never seen. I would
Well, I
love
have
to
some
see that,
images
though.
to send you then.
I gotta go to, like, one of these, like, furry conventions, like Fur Fest or something like that, just to peep the landscape, learn more about a new community, hang out with the diaper furs, you know what I'm talking about.
I was hoping you wouldn't mention the diaper furs out of all
Ooh,
of
but they're
them.
my favorite group.
That's your favorite furry.
If I have to pick, like, a group of furries that is unique enough, like, carved out their own niche and
Okay.
really, like, stands out in the crowd, you can
Yeah.
hear them. They walk past you,
Hey,
you can tell.
I mean, you
The
type of
crinkling
thing.
noise diapers.
Dude,
Oh, man.
I don't know. I knew one furry, but she was, like, literally 13 or something. She would come to the Walmart I worked at with her grandmother in her furry ears and, like, tail and an iPad where she had Roblox open, buying Roblox items while she was there, and she just loved me for some
My
reason.
dream.
She would always gravitate towards me, and I was just thinking, "Why do so many furries gravitate towards me?" It's always furries. Do you think there's anything about me?
Um, well, was your hair the same?
My hair was my hair was even, crazier. I did, like, highlights at home, but they didn't look like any sort of dye job ever. So and I had the, like, honestly, turf bangs, even though I've never been a turf. They were, like, so short, Yeah, so that was probably it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it.
Yeah,
They
I
avoid,
think,
especially when I have like my natural hair and it's like super grown out and stuff like that, and I just look like
right.
a dude. They're
Yeah,
they're not going anywhere near me.
they're not go I think it's
They
because
think I'm
my
gonna call
hair.
them like multiple different slurs. I have to like make that clear beforehand. Like I'm not
Okay,
about to do that. You're safe.
so
You're safe with
I
me.
I actually did have a question about that for you.
Sure.
Um, I've noticed so many comments on your TikTok saying you look racist, and how do you feel
Mhm.
about that? Because I feel like that would drive me fucking insane.
I mean, do I look racist? Did I look racist when I had my hair buzzed? A little bit. A little bit. If the boot fits, like, can you really complain about it? I think they wouldn't be following me if I actually was. Like, I think they know. Some people I think
Oh,
they mean it. Some people might think I actually am because they
oh,
don't know me and they see those comments and they're
yeah,
like,
that's true.
"What?" But
And they have no
I
idea.
mean, the thing is, like, most of the people that are leaving those comments are like regulars that are in my comment section all the time, just talking about bullshit. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. I mean, they hate me. I mean, you look at any of my comment sections, all of my fans hate me.
Dude, why is that? Because I don't even understand why is that? I go through your
I mean,
comments
I'm
all the
pretty
time because 'cause they're
hostile towards
funny.
them too.
Okay,
Like, there was
that's
there
good.
was one where it was just a picture of me, or it was a picture, Meet the Robinsons, the main guy from
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I was wearing my glasses, and I had my hair, like, all the way spiked up, and somebody commented that under one of my videos, and that shit got, like, 30,000 likes. There's no comment, no
Oh,
context, it was just
man.
that picture, and
Yeah.
it was almost, like, half the likes that the video got. Like, more people thought that comment was funny than actually liked the video. That's just
Um,
the life of living with my fan base.
that's, I feel like I don't know, I feel like my fan base has done that to me before, but it made me so sad that they just don't do it anymore. Like, they kept comparing me to the weapons lady when I had my red hair, and yeah,
That's kind of funny.
yeah. It was funny, but oh my god, as a beginner on the internet, like, not really used to that, I was like, "God, I'm gonna kill myself
I mean, you have to,
today."
like, to post on the internet, you have to develop, like, iron skin. If you don't, you are in for a Jesus fucking Christ. Hold on. I just realized my phone flashlight was on and I was blinding myself. There we go.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
If you post on the internet, like, you have to get used to that quick or you're cooked, you're done. Like,
No,
that's why
it's
so
true.
many people, like, get burnt out immediately or they quit, or you see so many accounts where, like, people never come back because they can't handle it. And it's kinda just like a thing that happens on the internet that you have to be used to. Like,
And it
if
happens
people are
more
gonna say the
often than
meanest
not,
shit
yeah.
ever.
Yeah. I don't know, dude, like, I had to take several weeks to just, like, be in the real world to develop the skin to where when I came back, I was like, "Wait, I don't care, this
None
isn't
of
the
these
real
people are
world."
real.
Yeah, like, literally, no offense, kind of numbers on a screen right now, not real.
My
Not
main
real.
thing was, like, realizing that most of the people that actively dislike me, like, most of my real, dedicated, motivated haters
Right.
are, like, 14-year-old boys.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it's
true
a very
too.
specific group of, like, 14 to 18-year-old teenage boys that absolutely fucking despise me because they think not being an evil person is pandering. Like, if you're just a normal human being, you're pandering, you're pandering. You gotta at least make one video every couple of days where you just, like, shit on a random girl on TikTok, or else
No,
you're
seriously.
a simp, you're simping. It's like,
Okay,
I'm
so
22 years old, man. I'm not like, I'm an adult. That doesn't move me.
that's interesting. That's like the male equivalent. They're like expecting you to shit on some girl. That's really kind of strange. For me, it was just like everything I said was performative. You know what I mean? Everything I
Yeah,
said was and it's like what?
everything is a performance. Everything performative activism, performative this, performative that. You don't really care about this. It's like that picture of the chip in your brain that they always use where it's like you're taking one chip out and it's like the current thing people care about and it's like
Yeah.
a new thing we just learned about and you're putting it in. It's like, "Oh, they stopped caring about BLM and now they care about
Oh,
like
Jesus Christ.
Palestine." And it's like you can
What
care
if
about
I
multiple
care
things
about
at once.
people?
Like,
Like,
it's
what if
just
I just care
in
about
in
people?
general, I am an empathetic person towards people's situations, and I'm, like, going to be concerned about them and talk about them like, "Oh, you're only talking about this because everyone else is. Because I just fucking learned about a thing like, this is a developing situation."
I
Like,
think that's interesting. It really, like, points to how individualistic we really fucking are because it's like, if the collective is talking about something, why aren't we talking about it? We're all a collective of human beings on this earth. Why wouldn't we be contributing to the conversation that everyone else is?
Yeah, just making sure I don't fit in real quick. You guys are talking about this. I'm not. I actually don't care. I need to go out of my way to tell you that I don't care. Everyone
Yeah,
needs to know. I I don't care about anyone else's opinions or like what anyone else is thinking about, but you need to know that I don't care
right.
about anything.
Isn't that more performative in a
Yes,
way?
that's the thing. Like the ultimate performance is being someone who doesn't care or like view anything as serious or value anything because you have to go out of your way, especially in modern day 2026, like to not care about things. You have to try
Yeah,
very, very hard.
dude. Yeah, and I've
Like
always been a
the
person who cared so fucking much, but you really
yeah,
can't.
there's like a switch you have to turn off in your brain. Like you have to stop thinking
The
to accomplish that level of like
desensitization switch.
ignorance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't really. Oh, I'm like busy with other things. Like I saw a movie today, and I want to go play. I want to play video games, and then I hang out with my friends, and I don't think about that stuff.
But you know what's funny? People act like you can't do that stuff while thinking about it. It's like
That
not a
I
it's
was
not a
just I was at Chili's with my friends having a nice triple dipper, and then I
yeah.
drove back home. Like, and I could still talk about shit, and I could still care about things. Like
And you know
they
what?
act like
Maybe we talked about the war in Iran over a triple dipper.
yeah. We had some intelligent, thoughtful discussions, like about the political and economic state of the world. We
Yeah,
were all
like,
splitting appetizers, and we were like, "Fuck, man, these gas prices. What are we gonna do to get that down? How do we help people?" We were talking about mutual aid. We were talking about land acknowledgements at dinner.
sea turtle conservation.
Yeah, yeah, we were gonna go volunteer at the beach. What were you guys doing?
Were
Nothing.
you
They
guys
were
at the
doing
soup
nothing.
kitchen after Chili's?
No, no. They
No?
were at home doing absolutely nothing, door dashing a $50 burrito,
Oh,
giving
Jesus
0 tip.
Christ. Yeah. DoorDash is such okay, have you ever been a DoorDasher?
I have not, but they did pay me a fair amount of money one time to do a video for them.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
when I
how
was
was
first
that,
my
dude? I
first
wa
sponsor was DoorDash, and it was
oh.
I mean, it was fine, but it was literally like, first of all, I didn't realize when I agreed to do it that I wouldn't get paid until 6 months after I posted the ad. Like, I don't know what it is about, like, the program they use. It's like this website that you have to go on and sign up for, and then you can, like, agree to their terms or whatever. And then you can, like, select which ads you wanna do, which ones you don't. It's like a whole interface. But when I agreed to do it, I kind of assumed, like, I get paid within the week, and then
Right.
they send me the email after I did it saying like, "Hey, thanks, blah 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 blah. We're gonna send this over to corporate and everything," and they're like, "You'll get paid on July 16th." And I recorded that in like December. I was like, hold on a minute," but it was too late at that point. I already posted it. I was like,
I
"Okay."
I think a lot of these companies are playing in our faces these days, man. Like every time I get a fucking, oh, we want you to do this ad for us. First of all, it's 90% AI companies, and I'm not
Yes,
doing
yes.
that.
Fluly AI, Vigil AI, smart tech AI, like this AI note taking app your audience will surely love. I don't
Oh, how
take
about
notes.
AI
I'm not
doctor?
in school. This AI chatbot, this AI romance bot, your audience would love. Your audience are fucking losers. Show
Yeah,
this to your
like,
audience.
do you
What
think my
kind of
audience are
people
idiots?
are you if you do an ad for like an AI that's why I was like a couple weeks ago, or maybe it's like a month ago at this point. I was on that like crusade against Yap talkers who were doing ads for Kalshi because it was like
Yeah,
we talk about this all the time. Like it was the same dudes posting videos where they're like so anti-AI, like we hate AI slop, it's making computers cost more, taking work away from real artists, like dystopian data centers, all of that. They're regurgitating the same like talking anti-AI talking points, and then they're like, Kalshi Super Bowl ad. If you put some money
and
down
it's
on the
also
fucking Patriots,
gambling.
you'll win a ton of money. So it's gambling, and it's also AI. Like all of their ads are AI, and then I point that out, and they're undisclosed too. They don't have any mention that they're ads, and I point that
Oh,
out, and they're like, "Are you hating? Are you hating because I'm getting money? Are you hating because I'm getting money?" It's like, no, I'm hating because you don't stand on anything. Your morals are meaningless. Nothing you
there's
say
a better
matters.
way to make money. Like you can get ad reads that are not like ethically incomprehensible. You know, it happens.
And
There are quote unquote
spam
good
those
companies out there.
spam those minute-long videos, like, abuse the creator
Dead
fund.
ass. Dead ass.
That's what I've
I
been self-sustaining off of TikTok for over, like, a year and a half now from
Yep.
exclusively I've only done 2 or 3 ads in
Yeah.
a year. Like, I make enough money off of minute-long, like, Yap videos that I don't have to worry about selling my soul to Kalshi for it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, I'll admit, it is a lot of money that they're
It's a
making,
lot of
but
money,
still,
but
it's
there are
not
better
worth it.
ways to get that. There's a better way
It's
to get that.
ridiculous, yeah.
Um, I
Granted,
completely agree on that, yeah.
I took that DoorDash ad and literally, like, a couple months later, that DoorDash controversy. Same thing, I did an ad for Razer, and almost
Oh,
like, a
no.
week after that, Razer had that, like, weird ad where the
Yeah.
guy was yelling at his girlfriend, and I was like, can you do the bad shit before you give me money so I can say no to it? Like,
'Cause it just
stop
makes you look
waiting
like a
until after yeah,
douchebag.
you scroll my page and it's like, "Oh, so you support what they said here?" Or, "Oh, you think that what happened to this girl was okay?" And it's like, "It was before that happened!" Like, they should have waited until that happened to offer me the money, and I wouldn't have taken it.
Dude, okay, I have so many thoughts on this, but first of all, you got some great physical comedy. I love it so
I'm
much,
just expressive.
and it's awesome. It's fucking awesome. Oh, man, that was awesome, just watching you.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
No, but the thing about ads though, okay, so the first time I even did an ad, I haven't done any paid ads yet. Like, my first thing was something I just got was fucking World Packers wants to send me on a trip. So I was like,
I
"Yeah,
saw that. I saw your story. It was, like, to Costa Rica, was it?
Costa Rica."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Okay, we're gonna be doing stuff for turtles and my viewers can come. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'll take that." They don't seem like that doesn't seem so fucking awful, but actually it seems like really fun. So I was like, "Fuck it." But the only other ads I've had were skincare ads where I don't get paid. I just
You
get free
just get the
skincare.
product? Yeah.
Yeah. And people were acting like I was the devil incarnate for putting like moisturizer on my face. They were like, "Oh my god, my favorite Yap talker sold out." Sold out to moisturizer, bitch. I've been washing my face with baby oil and Dollar Tree face wash for the last 2 years. Let me have something. You
You
know
were
what I
already
mean?
doing it, you just weren't recording it. It's also, like, you don't have to watch the video. Like,
Dead
this
ass.
like, 30-second long ad you're doing to get free stuff is not, like, gonna have any adverse effects on the rest of the stuff you already post.
It's not, and I think the way that I try to make my ads like honest and me. I don't want to like promote insecurity because I hate those type of skincare like beauty ads.
Are
So
you
every time
ugly
I'm
as
like,
shit? Do you
yeah,
want to be pretty? Do you want the guy that you see in the hallways to want you back? Buy this right now, or else you're gonna be
yeah,
ugly forever.
yeah,
No
I
one will
hate
ever like
that. Literally, it's so but it's insidious because like a couple years ago, I was so insecure and I was on Korean skincare TikTok, like wishing there was a way to be like attractive, but I never saw any
500
ads.
whitening creams.
Dead, dead ass, bro. So I was like, I'm not going to be like, your pores are so big, buy this. I'm like, my pores are big. It's okay to have big pores. Sometimes they get gunky, but you can buy it if you want to. You know? Why can't ads be like that? I feel like even with ads like that, it's like, I'm so sick of ads. So am I. This is a capitalist hellscape, and I can't escape either.
Yeah. Honestly, like, doing ads and videos has been normalized on the internet for how long? Like, you can yell at the YouTubers who started the trend in 2011, but, like, they paved the way. It's a thing now. That's how we make money. Like, you can get mad at it, but would you rather you don't get any videos because all of us have to, like, work 9 to 5s?
No, seriously, because I don't understand the logic here. It's like, oh, I'm so inspired by your story, Momo, quitting your stable job or quitting like low income to follow your dream, but you're actually trying to sustain yourself on that dream, and I don't like that. That makes you a
You're a
capitalist pig,
capitalist
rather.
pig. You need to
Yeah.
you need to reevaluate your life. You need to first of all, donate all that money to whatever charity I determine that you should. And you shouldn't live. You shouldn't be able to live. Like all the money you make on the internet should go to other causes. Why do you need a house? Why do you need food? Why do you need
No,
water?
seriously, seriously. And I'm unemployed, man. What the hell am I supposed? I have to save these TikTok
Yeah,
checks. It's the only
that's what I'm
income.
saying. Like I say that all the time. Like I am my whole thing, my whole gimmick for the entire time I've been on this app. It's been in my bio the entire time. 5'5" face of unemployment. Like
Yeah. I
I
love your bio.
only
It's so
made my
fucking funny.
TikTok because I got fired from my last job. It's the only
Yeah.
reason I started this thing. So, like,
What? Deadass,
I
bro.
need this. I need to do this. And most of like my fans, I'm all about like chase that money. They don't really give a fuck if I do an ad. All the comments are like, "Yes, I'm definitely now going to use this product. This is a really great recommendation, Cam. Thank you so much." Because they
Yeah,
know I'm getting that bread. Like when I did, even if I look back now and it's like, I wish I didn't do that. Like that ad I did for
right.
Razer for, I'm not gonna show it right now, but
Yeah, no, that's okay.
the chair I'm currently sitting in.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, okay, oh,
yeah,
okay. Oh,
they were
nice.
like, oh yeah, like get that bread, get that share. Like they didn't
Yeah,
care. They didn't care. Same thing with like
yeah.
the whole thing about the DoorDash ad was that I did it in the way I wanted to. So I ordered the spiciest chicken tender from Dave's Hot Chicken, and the entire video is barely even about DoorDash. It's just me torturing myself with the fucking Reaper tender and wanting to die and saying, by the way, you could DoorDash this too. Like that's it. That's all I was doing.
And that's the perfect way to make an advertisement. I feel like we make do, and it's okay. Like it's totally fine. It would be different if I was like, okay, guys, what's an evil corporation? I don't even see. I don't even do ads for evil corporate. They're not even in my head.
I feel
You
like
know?
all of them. There's not like a single. The thing is, most companies that are offering you an ad are going to
Right.
be pretty morally dubious. If you really do,
Yeah.
oh my god,
Yeah,
one
they are.
it's that
Oh.
triple dipper
Oh.
are going to be super morally dubious. Like most of the companies that you get ads from are going to be they've done something. They've done something. If they're willing to
Yeah.
offer you money, like it's there's a rare time. I had an opportunity in like January to do like sponsored post about Larry Ellison and like Oracle taking over TikTok, but I like just was so busy that I ran out of time to record it. But it was like
Right.
offering solid money, like over $1,000 to make a video just like talking about a situation. And I was like, this is maybe the only opportunity when like a nonprofit is offering you money to raise
Yeah.
awareness for something
That's the
that you can like
dream.
ethically gain it. And that's it. That's literally it.
That's the dream, dude. Oh my god. I didn't even know they did that. I'm waiting for that now. I need
They might
that.
hit you up now. I mean, obviously not from a
Hey.
recommendation from me because I didn't make the video in time.
Yeah. Maybe
But
not the best
which
like
is funny too,
source.
because I talked about it, like, multiple times after that without getting paid for it,
Hey.
and I was, like, looking back, like, "This is kinda stupid, I should have done that," but
Yeah,
maybe they'll hit me up again.
who knows? Maybe if you did it, a missile would have like hit your house or something, so it's for the
Sure.
better. You never know.
They might be listening, they probably are right now.
They are always listening. It just doesn't matter. There's too many of us for them to listen in on, you know? It was like, oh, do you know that guy on TikTok who does is his name Micah? I think he does like linguistics content. And he was talking about this and it was really interesting. Um fuck, what were we talking about?
Are you talking about
What were we talking about?
you're not talking about Zay, are you?
Zay. I'm mixing up with Micah the library guy.
Famous mutual of mine, we follow each
He's your
other,
mutual.
Zay
I really
Dupree.
love his content. That's so cool.
He
Zay
is great. He was
Dupree.
on fucking Good Mythical Morning, I was so jealous.
What?
Yes,
I
he
didn't
has his
know he was
own
on Good
video.
Mythical Morning,
Yes.
and I
I was
watched
like
that.
I was like, "How the fuck did you like 6 months from starting your account, you're already on Good Mythical Morning." Like, I've been on that
Dude,
grind.
him and Micah and that other guy who do linguistics content, that I think he talks really fast. I think they're the only
Etymology nerd?
true. Yeah, I think they're the only true educational content on TikTok. Like, not really. I'm exaggerating, but their videos really tickle my brain. They're the best. They're the best. I think more linguistics accounts need to start popping up. You know?
I mean, they try, that's the thing. But between, like, most people on this app, there is no real effort. I mean, the main people that have, like, hundreds of millions of followers are kinda just in, like, a
No, no,
some sort of
seriously.
dance, like
But it's even with like intellectual, quote unquote, intellectual content. I don't plan my videos. I just do a rapid fire, like 600 ideas in a row. And
Yeah.
people are like, how did you do that? I'm like, I don't know. I just did it.
Every time I have, like, because sometimes I'll make a video based on, like, an idea I had, and then I leave it in my notes, and then it just
Yeah.
kinda sits there, and then one day I'm like, "I should finally make this video," and almost every single time when it's something I've, like, thought on for forever, it doesn't do that well. But if it's, like, a spur of the
Yeah.
moment thought I have, and
Every
I'm like, "Let me make a
time.
video real quick," it's boom, bang, immediate, like, it'll do really well. If it's, like, I'm inspired to talk about something, like, some sort
Like
of
you're really
topic or
passionate
something,
about
yeah,
it.
and I just immediately start like, I whip out my camera, and I'm like, "Blah, blah, 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 blah," and it takes me 100 takes because I keep stuttering and whatever, and I have to re-record it over and over and over again, and I eventually put it out, like, off the dome. Those ones always do well.
I agree. That's pretty much how the internet works, and it I didn't think that was true. A lot of this like influencer shit, the stuff that they talk about, I was like, this is bullshit. And then it actually panned out exactly how they say it. So it was that was a kind of crazy realization. Also, this shit isn't hard, to be
No,
honest. It's like the
no,
easiest job
very easy.
ever. It's like stressful in a way where if you get in your head about it, it's stressful. But if you ground yourself in reality, it's like, oh, I just have to sit in front of a camera and spew
And
whatever
speak about bullshit, absolute
bullshit.
bullshit.
Yeah, and then someone
Yeah,
finds it incredibly inspiring somehow. It's like, "Okay, beautiful,
yeah.
thank you. That's
I mean, I
perfect."
I made a video a couple days ago that was like a reference to that like short story, like 17,776, like ARG or whatever you call it.
Mm,
Um,
I'm not
that
sure if I'm familiar, but I
it's just a story about it doesn't even really matter, but it's a
it's
story
like
about like people just randomly stop aging, babies stop being born, and
oh.
so it's called like what will football look like in the future? It's actually
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah, I saw your TikTok on that.
yeah. And I made a video about it, joking like my friend works at a hospital, and he said that absolutely no babies were born today. Like I was freaking out about it as a joke in reference to the fact that like on April 9th, 2026, in that like short story, babies stopped being born. And so many
Oh.
people saw that and thought I was being like for real, like thought I was being dead serious, that it has 2 million views, and there's a bunch of comments that are like, "Yes, ladies, keep it up, like, this is exactly what we were
Wait,
waiting for," like, blah, 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 blah,
wait,
blah.
not oh,
So they don't even
4B
understand the
movement.
joke. Like, yeah, it's stuff like that, all of them, it did so Rico Nasty liked it.
No fucking way, that is so
Yeah,
crazy.
and it's like
Oh,
that video that I put literally 0 effort in, that was like a niche joke about this, like, internet thing I liked, 2,000,000, 2,000,000 views out of
I
nowhere,
don't
seemingly, like, it's the easiest job in the world. You literally do nothing.
yeah. And it's just like, you get a spur of luck, and then it pays your whole month, and it's really beautiful.
Oh my god. Yeah, like, the Valentine's Day I made a video on Valentine's Day that got 10,000,000 views that was over a minute long, and it was like,
Yep.
"Oh, well, there's all of my bills for the next, like, 2 months paid."
Hey, there's 7 triple dippers.
Yeah. 7
Also,
7
I low-key wanted to ask you, what the hell did you eat in the triple? What did you choose? What is your choice?
The mozzarella sticks, the chicken crispers,
Mm.
not mozzarella sticks, it's like a big long I don't you can't
Yeah,
call it a
it's the
stick.
flat it's like a
Yeah,
flat
yeah, yeah. They
yeah.
always do the cheese pull with it,
Yes, it
but
has a really
that
good cheese pull, actually.
and
Mm.
then I don't even remember what the 3rd thing was. It might have been, like, chips and salsa or some bullshit.
That is some bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
Wait, okay, Nashville hot mozzarella sticks or regular?
regular.
You guys have that?
Yeah.
Why don't you get that? That one's better.
I'm not good with hot food.
Oh,
I'm, like, terrible with it.
I mean,
I was just saying, I ate
you
that Reaper tender, I literally died. I died that day.
are you
I
white?
drank 3 milkshakes. What do you
Hey,
think?
there's this thing called being racially ambiguous. I didn't want to assume,
Am I
you
racially
know?
ambiguous?
No, not really, but I didn't want to be like, "Hey, you're white." Yeah, it's because you're white.
It
You know what I mean?
it might be. It might be.
I mean, if you turn pink when you eat spicy food, then yeah, it's probably not meant for you. And that's okay.
I mean, I'm pink most of the time anyways. I just kinda look like that.
And that's okay. It's an undertone. You got pink, you've got
I live my life. Pink guy. I stand with you.
what, a filthy Frank pink guy?
No, no, I'm
I was
just actually pink. Yeah,
no,
no,
you're just a pink
I'm
guy.
filthy Frank pink guy. I walk around
Yeah.
harassing people in public, and in a couple years from now, I'm gonna have a very successful multimedia career.
Yeah, actually, that's something I wanted to ask someone because I haven't been able to talk about this with anyone because it's like, why would we even talk about it? But
Yeah.
how feel about that pivot? That was the craziest pivot of all time.
I
And
mean, he does
also,
make
how do
some
you
great
feel about the
music.
music? You like the music?
I do. I mean, I think
That's okay.
his most recent albums have been what do you mean that's okay? Do you not like his music?
You know, I never lie about music. I can't stand it. I'm gonna be so
You can't
honest.
stand it?
I can't stand it. No offense to
Damn.
Joji. I really cannot stand
Full
your
offense
your
to
musical
Joji.
direction. I'm so sorry.
What is he gonna do?
Nothing, cry, I don't
Yeah, I
know,
mean,
make
he
another
can cry a little bit
sad
about it.
song. Maybe
Yeah,
then it will get him money. So that's good.
probably. You might
Yeah.
motivate him. I mean, his biggest songs are like the really sad ones. I mean, I think he
Oh,
makes like good music, but I'm not like a Joji fan. I'm not popping out to a
if you
Joji
were,
concert.
it would also be okay.
I
It would
appreciate
be
that.
okay.
I
Because as
appreciate
much
that.
as I can hate artist music, unless you are like really shit music, like if you said I love BB No Money or something right
I
now.
love AJR.
Yeah, if you said or like
One of my favorite
oh
guys.
god,
I
there's
love
so
Sleep
many.
Token.
I,
I am a Gracie Abrams stan.
that would be really bad and I would have to kick you from the
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you.
somber. There's also another one we can't name. I don't even feel comfortable naming him because of what the fuck. Anyways,
Is it
you
the
know what I'm talking about.
No, it's not. It's not Benson Boone, is it?
No, it's too dark. It's a dark situation. I don't even want to bring him up. I regretted bringing it. It's dead. It's dead. It's David or
Oh,
whatever.
oh, DeFore
That
DeFore
guy.
VD, the
Yeah,
murder
DRVD.
murderer slash pedophile.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Wow. How we just
Ooh,
moved on from that.
yeah. He's still walking free right now. It's insane. He's just chilling
Oh.
out in public. Like he didn't murder a minor and also have like a long-standing relationship with her.
And kidnap her off of Roblox or something. Something crazy as fuck that he
Oh my
did.
God.
You know?
He has a
Anyways.
song in Invincible. He's like very successful.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? I remember my sisters, they're like 14 now, but they were 13 or 12 at the time and they loved him. They loved him and they loved Somber. And I was just like, what is this? And then when the news came out about the both of them, I was like, oh, this was the
Maybe not.
intention.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe we listen to
I don't know.
somebody else, guys.
Yeah, maybe and anybody else. Literally
Literally,
anybody else.
literally anybody.
I don't know. The state of music right now has been really irking me because I don't know. I have high standards for it, and I don't feel like the standards for music are high anymore at all. Like, we're really low barring it. Everything seems shit that comes out. Every music video is low effort. Every song is bullshit. It's like, I just made some bullshit, and everyone's like, yay, more.
Watching like performances from Coachella live, it's like Jesus fucking Christ. Like, did you even try? Did you even try? Like, I've seen Twitter clips from the new like Leve song and the new
Yeah,
Leve music video, and it's just like whoever the most popular people on the internet are right now. Like, I like Alyssa Liu. She's cool. Like,
yeah.
very great skater.
Awesome.
Like,
Total champion. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
amazing. What is she doing in a Leve music video, along with, like, a bunch of other random,
She's
like, whoever's
Wasian.
popular on the internet right now? She
She
is Wasian.
is Wasian.
She is Wasian.
Leve is like queen of Wasian advocacy. You've got to remember.
Mm.
And I don't even know if she's Wasian, but if
She's
she
from
is, it makes
Iceland.
yeah. But she's also Chinese. She's also Chinese. That's why. Yeah, I believe
Okay.
so. So
And she makes
Wasians
bossa
stand
nova
up.
music.
I don't know. People from Iceland, I guess they know what they're doing.
I guess
We got
so.
Björk,
Björk.
Björk,
Bjork.
Björk. I haven't heard that one in a while. Hey, do you remember dank memes, boy?
What the fuck was that?
I don't
The
know. You got me thinking of dank memes, boy.
the We Are Number One guy's Icelandic. The evil guy from that show.
What?
The the dude that wears the purple. I forget. I've never seen the show. I
What?
just come from the fucking memes.
What? What? Wait, okay. How recent is this meme?
You don't know like the burn, but then we are number one. Hey, like here's a little less. You know? Are you serious? That was
I'm so,
huge.
dude. I'm so serious. I feel like I don't
No, no.
know. I
I,
miss out a lot. It's purely not your fault. It's
I mean, it
like
was
totally
so long
me.
ago. That's like 2018.
Oh, pure dank memes,
Hold
boy.
on. We are number one. How many views does this shit have?
The Lazy Town thing?
172. Yes, the Lazy Town thing. This
Oh,
guy.
what the fuck? The
This
way
dude.
that you described Robbie Rotten was like so.
Oh, his name's Robbie Rotten, dude. I've never seen. I've never watched Lazy Town. I don't know.
Dude, you know who was super sexy from Lazy Town? What's his name? Spartacus? That shit used to have me. Mm.
He could do hella
You should
flips.
have watched,
I'm jealous.
dude. And I think he got cancer though at some point.
Oh, I mean, does that make him like not attractive
Mm.
anymore?
Oh no,
Sorry, you
no,
have
no,
a
no, no, no,
terminal
no.
illness.
No.
I cannot fuck with you.
Well,
You're
apparently
immediately chopped.
apparently to most men, according to statistics, like when their wife gets terminally ill, they're like, you're chopped, bye. Like, whoa,
We all been there.
whoa.
We all been there. Let's shoot for
Who's
40.
we? Who's we? Who's we? Who's we?
We've all listen. We've
You're
all
not gonna
left our
change your
wife
bedpan?
with terminal brain cancer. I would. I would stay with my wife. But I know a lot of people that wouldn't.
You know what I would say? Breaking Bad is almost like I feel personally. I feel that it is a show that shows the female perspective of being like abandoned during cancer, but like from the male perspective, so everyone gets it. Because
I mean, he
I
didn't
don't,
even get
you know?
abandoned. His family like made a
Yeah, true.
GoFundMe for him, and he was like, "Ah, I'd rather sell meth. Sorry, guys." Like,
Okay, but why didn't they just say yes? I would have been like, oh my god, yes! Like that's a
you want
lot
to
of
sell
money. We're gonna be
meth? Like,
set.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't
I
understand
would
what
have
the
been on
big
that
hoopla
personally,
was.
but
Oh
some people
yeah,
just aren't this was back before like, you know,
it
people were
became
allowed to
hip.
do things like, you know, liberals the woke mob, like they won't let you
You
sell meth. So,
You know, it's true, but also, yeah, they had a very wholesome family. I mean, your son's like disabled, like your wife is blonde. I mean,
yeah.
they don't want you to sell meth. You're a science teacher. It was a tragic tale, but you know what I think is better?
What?
Controversial opinion. Better Call Saul.
I a lot of people I've only gotten to season 3. I've never watched the full show, but a lot of people have said that, and I won't disagree because I really like Better
Okay,
Call Saul.
I'm glad I'm not alone because I feel like Breaking Bad was so good, but it was just like so serious, and I need a little bit of goofiness and a little bit of comic relief and a little bit of
I need a little Jimmy McGill
relatable.
scheming.
Dude, I fucking love him. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I really love him. I when I did one of those personality tests where it pulls up characters, he was on the
They told
list.
you were Jimbo?
Yes, and I was really proud and I hate his stupid brother. I wanted him to die the entire time. Have you gotten
Well,
to his
guess
brother?
what?
Yeah.
You were hype? You were hype?
Yes, I was hype. I love watching people who I hate, reach their
Die?
demise.
I do. I
Yeah.
do too. That's like one of my favorite
Isn't
things, and I
spite the best thing?
I say that all the time. I love when bad things happen to bad people. I'm on that every time. I'm like, listen, September 10th. We all know where I was. I was hype.
Well, what the hell happened on September 10th?
September
Was it
10th.
Oh, was it Kirky Kirky?
My close personal friend, um, Charlie Reginald Kirk was
I was
shot and
thinking
killed.
Bartholomew.
Something like that. Charlie Cletus Kirk. Something redneck. You know what I'm talking about. You know what they're all on.
Okay, I'm gonna
You-
be honest, when I watched that video, I jumped for joy and I rewatched it like 20 times, I don't care.
I got it on my Twitter feed in the middle of the day, and I was just like,
Yeah.
damn. And
Dude,
then immediately my first thought was, all right, what kind of video can I make about this? And then
yeah,
I posted a video where it's like, if your girl's not gushing like Charlie Kirk, she don't want you. And within 5 minutes, it was taken down. It got 20,000 likes
come
in five
on,
minutes. In 5 minutes,
come on.
and
This is repression of the
they were like,
people.
I can scroll back to that day, and it's literally like my entire grid feed, community guideline strike, community guideline strike, community guideline strike, community guideline strike, and then one video they left up, which is just a picture of me smiling with the sun out, being like, "What a wonderful day today! Like today was so great." They,
No, literally.
but the sound on the video was "Protect Your Neck" by Wu-Tang Clan.
Mhm. I reposted a lot of, do you know the, K-pop boy group SHINee?
I'm vaguely aware of them.
There's this picture of one of the members, Jonghyun, who sadly passed away in 2018. Anyways, God, he you go look up Jonghyun. He was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful set of pipes is what they call it. Anyways, he was holding his neck like this for like a video. And it was the funniest picture ever. And that day I just kept every time I saw the picture, repost, 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 repost.
I mean, I have
Yeah.
my reposts on Twitter from that day are like there's a lot of them like he forgot to disable big head mode in a PvP zone like
That was the day I came back to Twitter after like swearing Twitter off. I was like, "Oh, this is going to be so good."
I can never leave that website. Like I love Twitter so much. Even though it's kind of like a Nazi hellscape now,
Yeah.
there's like
Yeah.
there's still some good people on there.
There's
You
a
just
lot
have
of
to
cults
work
on
like really
there
hard to find them.
these days. A lot of cults on there these days. I Yeah. Won't talk about them though. Don't ever talk about the Twitter cults. You will
They'll come for you.
perish.
They'll come
Yeah.
for you. You say
I
something wrong,
actually
I talked about the Pit fandom on Twitter
The
recently.
pit
They came for
phantom.
me. The
What do
the
you
the the, the people that watch the show The Pit, the doctor show on HBO
what?
Max,
Yo,
they are like rabid. They will kill you if you disrespect their like ships, their show, their fandom. They fucking hate you. It's
for
ridiculous.
the pit?
The Pit.
I finna be in the pit.
I like literally like I'm finna jerk off my bird, and no one's gonna stop me.
I'm finna jerk
I'm
off in
finna
the
be in the
pit.
pit. That's like my favorite thing to bring up anytime anyone ever talks about that girl.
Okay,
Like
okay.
she was stroking on the bird she owned. She was masturbating her
Huh?
bird and she bragged about it publicly.
That was the same girl?
Yes, that is her. She was the bird jerker. That was her
Oh,
original claim to fame
mm.
before she was I'm finna be in the pit was that people were constantly telling her, "Hey, the way you are playing with your bird is making it sexually aroused." And she was like, "It's funny, guys. It's funny. Like I don't mind. Like it's kind of cute that he's like getting horny." And so she kept doing it. She was stroking on that thing.
She
She
would
was
have loved to be on that dolphin expenditure in the 70s, was it? When they went to the dolphins, the lady literally had a sexual relationship with the dolphin. She was a scientist and she started sleeping with the dolphin
I mean,
and
they are pretty intelligent.
and
So I've heard. So I've heard. You think dolphins like lay good pipe?
Huh?
I said, "Do you think dolphins lay good pipe?" On a scale from 1 to 10, where we putting them?
Mm, um, I've got to really think about this, man. This could get me in some shit if I say too high of a number, man. Like 4? That's as high as I'm gonna go. I mean,
I
I
mean,
know
the
they're
thing
very
about,
well
like,
known for
being
molesting
in
people, you
water
know?
is that there's so much friction in
Yeah.
water that it's
Yeah.
just, like, super uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I
no,
would
that's
probably
the
say,
thing.
like, a 4.
There's no such thing as sex in water. That whole thing on TV, they totally made that shit up. It's not
Yeah,
real. It makes no sense. That's just one
it
thing that
sucks.
pisses me off.
It sucks.
Yeah, it sucks ass, and it's supposed to it seems like it's gonna be the best thing in the world anyways, you know
And
what I mean? That
everyone
that that
before they
shit
do it thinks
sucks.
it's gonna be the best thing in the world, and then they do it for the first time, and they're like, "Oh,
Why do people do it? They're just
oh."
like, "Ugh, ugh."
It's the same thing with, like, doing it in the shower, like, they hype it
Yep.
up so much in, like, movies and TV, and then you actually do it, and it's like, "Oh, this was
It's
the
definitely
worst
worse
thing ever."
than, like, a pool or the ocean because it's a
Yeah.
fucking shower.
It's in, like, this enclosed ass space that 2 people are in, while the water can only really hit one of you, realistically. So, like, one of you's freezing the entire time, and you're also, like, just wet and soft and in, like, the most miserable position ever, like,
Yeah,
I
and
don't
you're
get it.
about to slip on the linoleum if you don't have
Yeah,
one of
and your
those, like,
fucking head just cracks on the what are tubs made out of?
linoleum.
Linoleum. Yeah, you slip on
Yeah.
the linoleum and you crack your head open, and
I'm
you're
a
like, "It wasn't even
bathroom
that good."
I'm a bathroom fan. I
Big
love
bathroom guy?
bathrooms. Yeah, dude. Have you ever had a bathroom or a toilet? My grandma
I
used to
have.
have this
I actually
toilet.
have had a
No,
bathroom.
no, no,
No,
wait,
no,
wait,
no.
wait, I
Talk
promise
me
you.
up.
No, no, it was a toilet, but she had a cover, like a soft seat on the toilet that she would put on. And then she also had a fluffy seat for the toilet that she would sometimes put on.
You ever experience a bidet?
Yes, I'm Middle Eastern. I only use a bidet. If you
Oh,
don't use a
really?
bidet, you're walking around with dirty ass dingleberries. It's
That's why I'm a
gross.
big proponent of baby wipes. I love baby wipes. They really
Dude,
keep shit
dude,
nice and clean down there.
America and baby wipes, dude. When I started to realize that, no offense, white dudes in like discovered baby wipes for wiping their ass after they shit, I was like, finally, you guys have gotten the idea a little bit.
No,
But
but you
if you
know what's
got
so
a
funny?
bidet,
Most guys wouldn't do baby wipes because baby's in the name, so that's why they had to come out with dude
dude
wipes. Dude
wipes. Yeah.
Wipes is a, like, multi-million dollar company because guys were afraid to wash their ass with something that said baby on it. It was, like,
Well,
too effeminate.
but they were also a baby once.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You were we
return
all
to the
baby.
soft, loving embrace of not having fucking doo-doo streaks in all your underwear. Like,
Yeah. Why do
it's
you have to have
really
doo doo
nice.
shit in your underwear?
I
Why?
can't use baby wipes. I can't wash my ass because,
Next
that's
thing they
gay.
need to invent foreskin wipes. The dude
Yes.
wipe for foreskin and
Matter of
balls.
fact, I'm about to patent that shit.
You might as well. Nobody else is doing it, dude. But then I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
sue you
I'm gonna
because
save
because
us.
I said it. I'm gonna sue you in like 10 years, because I said it on this podcast, and then I'm probably gonna lose.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, I'll probably have like shark lawyers that'll just like ruin your entire life.
They might actually kill me, give me
They
like
could.
cancer by putting like shit in my water for several months.
They're putting that shit into your bidet, your
Oh,
trusty bidet.
give me
Poison
ass
the toilet.
cancer,
Yeah.
the number one leading cause of death for Gen Z, anyways. So
Is ass cancer?
yeah, it's colon cancer. It's the number one leading cause of death for Gen Z because we don't eat enough fiber.
Oh.
Ooh, that reminds me. I wanted to talk about this with you because I've been thinking about it all day. You lived in America your whole life?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, yeah. I've been on and off in America to like see family, but this is the first time I've lived here for like years straight. So I've been here for like 6 years now.
Where were you
Um,
before that?
I was bouncing in between Egypt and Qatar. Because I'm Egyptian and my dad had a job there.
In
Had.
uh
Well, I mean,
what were
he's
you
about
in
to lose
Qatar
it.
for?
So, my dad is a professor.
I see.
Yeah. But he only got it for like, I gotta tell this story some other time because I can't like leak all the tea right now because
Yeah,
my
yeah.
my brother is still a minor living with my dad.
Mhm.
But he got it in unsavory ways, basically. And so in Qatar, they pay you way more than being a professor in the US. They like pay for your house, they pay you extra. There's no tax on income. There's also no tax on sales. There's no tax at all. So it's like where people go to sell their soul for a good job is
Mhm.
Qatar. Yeah. So like that's where my parents went when I was a little girl and I stayed there for a really long time and it really sucks there. It's basically like Dubai if they were
I was
poorer.
about to say, I didn't wanna say anything. I didn't
No,
realize if
you're
like
it's
yeah,
absolutely
no,
that.
they got
Yeah.
is Qatar one of the ones that has like just hella slaves, but they don't call them slaves?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The kafala
Yeah.
system. I
That's
made a
not
video about that and a
great.
bunch of countries got really mad at me.
I mean, like, stop having slaves and people won't like critique you for it. Have they
Yeah.
ever considered that?
No, they
This
actually
just
don't see
in,
them as people at all. At
groundbreaking
all.
take. We should stop having slaves.
No, literally, it was a very disturbing upbringing. Like everything was very manufactured. Everything was either desert or literally crazy manufactured, just sterile Dubai vibes. Basically, it was
Yeah.
very Dubai. And then I've been to America several times, like because my grandma's from Tennessee, right? So I'd go to Tennessee, which is like the most random place to fucking go after Qatar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so on and off in America, and then like coming back here, and there's this certain pull that America has that like no other country has, this certain charm and like wonder. And even when you're an American, I feel like you feel it. But I wanted to ask someone who's like lived here their whole life because it's weird. I hate this country, but I love it so fucking much. I was just watching Family Feud on my fucking TV, you know, on
Yeah.
YouTube. Like it wasn't supposed to be on. I wanted
Mhm.
to do that. You know,
Yeah.
I want to like engage in all these American things and I love
That's
it and I
freedom.
love the way we are. It's
Watching
so
Family Feud on
freedom,
the couch.
but it's also not. It's like completely manufactured freedom and that's what's kind of creepy about it, but it's so charming that none of us really see through it or really care to see through it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, like, any sort of realistic, like, freedom is never going to exist under, like, a capitalistic society, like the structure of our government right now. Like, as long as we have borders and countries and everything, nobody's really free to do everything. Like, you can't just
no.
walk around anywhere in the world you want at any time. Like, it's just not possible. But
No.
in America, you know, under the system we have, there is a lot of freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. I mean, that's the thing.
Yep.
When people talk about like they hate America, most of the time, justified. But like, America should be like everyone's vision of America, like people who actually want the country to be good, like that
Right.
idealized version of America that is, you know, a place where everyone can be free and be equal and do whatever the fuck they want. Like that's what makes
Right.
America so special. You should be allowed to do whatever the fuck you want. Like that's the big thing about here. Like you go to America and you do whatever you want. Like
Yeah, and it's
watch
true.
Family Feud on the couch, do that. You know,
I mean,
go out and build yourself a fucking log cabin. Do that. Go to a go to a drag
mhm,
brunch show at your local LGBTQIA plus bakery. Do that.
I
Like,
especially
you should be
resonate.
free to do
Yeah.
everything.
It's dude, because how I grew up, it was like you could get deported for how short your skirt is. Like crazy, crazy laws were arrested. And it's just like I never felt free. So like being here and just it's like endless possibility. And it's really like I think a lot of Americans underestimate like how kind of beautiful it is to live in this country and how you can't live like this anywhere else, literally anywhere else. And there are so many times where I've said, oh, I just want to move out of here and never come back to America, but like I kind of don't, like I kind of never want to leave this country, and it just makes me really sad.
I mean, that's the worst part about being someone who like loves what America could be. Like, I love the idea of America, but they make it so hard for it to actually be a reality. Like, it's
Yeah.
weird to sit here and be like, America is a great place, especially like the state I live in is a blue state. Most people
Right.
around me, very progressive people. Like, you don't really ever have to deal with a lot of like the negative aspects. And then you're
Right.
reminded of everything. Like, you go on TV and you see ICE raid, blah, 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 people taken away, deported from their families, like no due process, no anything. Like, Minneapolis, ICE agents are just gunning down
Yeah.
people for
Yeah.
like nothing, and then they don't get punished for it. And you're like, that the same system that allows me to do whatever I want to do also allows that to happen. And it's like, what do you do?
Yeah. It's because well, it's because this country's kind of built on legality over morals, and morals are legality. You know, we don't really have any morals that are outside of legality. And that's the one thing that I think is a core problem. Like even if you watch, I was watching Family Feud earlier, and there was a question, if you could steal out anything out of your office on the day that you quit, what would you steal? The number one question on the survey, or the number one answer, was nothing. That's how literally bootlicker brainwashed this country is. The number one answer was nothing, not
Still
even a
nothing.
paperclip.
I'm
Really?
stealing. Oh my God. If I last day of the office, I'm stealing the safe. I'm stealing the fucking flat screen TV in the office
Um,
that they have the security cameras on.
the fax machine. I'm
Yeah,
taking it. Where can you get one of those?
just cool to have.
And I'm going to steal my boss's. Oh, one of my bosses, I worked at a fish restaurant. He was such a dick. He had this like fancy car. Yo, he was such a douchebag, man. Okay. He was like, and this is not why he's a douchebag. This is just to illuminate this man to you. He was like
Mhm.
over 300 pounds and like super tall. Super tall. He was a big
Yeah, I've
guy.
been there.
You, what?
Super tall.
Doesn't your thing say 5'5"?
What?
Doesn't your bio say 5'5" and unemployed?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, okay. No, I trust you, buddy. I trust you.
Yeah, I'm at
You've
least like
been,
6'2".
you
They've
gotta
been
be six
saying
seven.
that 5'5" is the new 6'2". Have you heard that?
Dude, honestly, in my opinion, I don't put much value on height, and this is not in a pick me way. I genuinely am not. Maybe it's because of attraction. I'm not attracted to tall men. I think they're overrated. Short men are like women in a way, and that's why I love them. But women
That's
can
weird
be
as fuck.
tall, but tall women are what I prefer. It's kind of like a gender swap. It's nice,
I don't mind
nicer
tall
that
women
way.
either. I like tall women too.
I don't mind them at all. Yeah. No, but seriously though, I think 5'7" is like the perfect height. Why should a man have to be any taller than that? Why should anyone have to be any taller than five
I
seven?
know. I
Why
know.
would you need to be 6'7" unless you're in the NBA?
Why would
You
you
see
need
what
to
I
be
did there? You see what I did there? I know
6'?
what the kids like. I know
Yeah.
how to stay hip. I know how to keep my platform. 6'7".
7, 6'7".
6'7".
Clavicular Whoa Vicky romance,
Okay,
bog, Riz,
TikTok Riz Party, is that still a thing? Because it's my fave.
Turkish Quandale Dingle,
I just did the impossible. Ride that dick like a carnival. Yeah,
Carnival.
yeah, yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
ooh, 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 ooh.
Low key, fun party it looked like.
Yeah, I wish I was there.
Imagine
I
chills,
would have
bro.
loved to be friends. Can you imagine partying with prime Turkish Quandale Dingle? Holy fuck.
Dude, no, but that's what America's all about.
Partying with prime
Exactly.
Turkish Quandale Dingle. You
That's
can
what
just
I'm
do that.
saying.
You
You
can
can
just
just do that.
harass celebrities. You can find celebrities and convince them to hang out with you. Have you ever been recognized? Do people recognize you in person?
Um, so it's weird because my friends have had people recognize me when they mention me, like a bunch of them, a bunch of people I know. People will DM me like, "Yeah, my friend said she follows the red hair girl on TikTok, which is you." But when I go out, it's like people just look at me strange and I don't know if they're recognizing me or if I'm autistic and that's how they always look at me. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. You know?
It might be the vibe.
Yeah, like I don't freaking know, but they're looking at me a little different than usually. So I'm like, am I just overthinking this? Am I placebo affecting? Why does everyone recognize me when I'm not there? I don't fucking understand what's going on.
No,
But
I get people that walk up to me and they're like,
you go out more.
Are you the guy from TikTok?" And I'm like, I had a guy do that today, and I was just like, "Nah, man, I don't know what you're talking about." And he's like, "I said your
Oh,
name's Cameron, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, my name's Cameron." And he's like, "You're the guy from TikTok, though, right?" And I was like, I don't have a TikTok. I don't have it downloaded." And he's
you're
like,
hallucinating.
"Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, sure, sure." And I was just like, "No, no, it's not me. But if it was, I'd say." Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Because he was like, I was gonna say I like your videos, but I guess it's not you. And I was like, oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. If that was me, I would say I appreciate that, but it's not. And he was just like, uh-huh.
It's
I
playing
see
in their
that.
faces, man.
I love doing that. I love lying.
I mean, lying is really fun. I can't wait for the first time someone actually comes up to me. Maybe I'll lie. Maybe I'll
It's
lie. That
like
sounds like a lot of fun.
scary the first time. Like it's
Yeah?
shocking to have people recognize you as like a real person. Like, cause you realize like, oh shit, the people I've been talking about like on the internet, like these followers are real human
Yeah.
beings. It's like, oh Jesus Christ, this is so frightening. And the first time it ever happened to me, someone asked to take a picture with me. And
Oh,
I
that's
was like,
nice.
I didn't know what to say, so I said, it's literally, I'll probably never see the picture again. It's like three teenage dudes that it's really funny because they're all like 6'4", they're tall as hell. Three like 6'4" teenage dudes surrounding me, and I'm just kind of like, because I didn't know what to do, and I've never seen the picture again. I was like, eh. And
That's
it was,
probably how my first photo is gonna go too, man. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. It's
Looking
funny
like
to
a
see people get
goofball.
like nervous though. Like I had a guy, I was at Dave's Hot Chicken, and this dude is like just sitting in a line like the entire time staring at me, and I was out with my friends, and I was like, what is happening here? And he finally like works up the nerve to come over and he's genuinely shaking. He's like vibrating, like,
Oh,
"Ah," and he's like, "Are you Cam from TikTok?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I am." And he was like, "Dude, I love your videos. Oh my God, like I'm your biggest fan. I've been following you forever since like
aw, wait,
10K."
that's really cute.
I was
That's
like,
freaking
"Ah,
cute,
you're
bro.
making me blush." But my friends were so fucking angry. They were so mad that like I was getting recognized. They hate when people come up to me in public. Absolutely hate it.
Okay. Okay, opposition.
Well,
Okay.
they know I have a massive ego, and so every single time someone does
Oh,
that, it
wait, that's
feels even
good then.
more,
That's really
and they're
good.
like, "God fucking damn it, he's gonna be insufferable about this the whole day," and then I am.
You're gonna
So
turn
it's
into
fair
Jordan
warning.
Belfort.
I am. I'm gonna scam a bunch of people, make a ton of money, and then go to jail, and then come out and start selling, like, courses. I'm gonna sell Forex courses.
Isn't the popular thing with young men at the moment what kind of pills is it? I think Clavicular is selling those pills.
Peptides?
Peptides! You should sell peptides when you're 80 and you get out of
I
jail.
should. I should sell peptides, and I should sell finasteride and minoxidil for hair loss, and I
Oh,
should
oh,
also
I have a
just
good one. Friday plans. Have you gotten ads for Friday plans on your TV? Do you know what that is?
I have not no, what's that?
It's what's it called? Vagisil? What is that thing that Viagra. It's Viagra,
Mm.
a discount Viagra for old men, and the commercial comes on, it's like, "Are you gonna get down and dirty tonight, but you can't get your dick up? Go get Friday plans." And then they send you like this package with a chicken on it. It's so fucking stupid. You
I'm
should
about
do
to
that.
if you are, like, at a point where you're, like, in your late teens, early 20s, and you're popping Viagra, like, you're either choking the chicken way too hard, you got that death grip, or you're, like, a sex addict, and you need to go to therapy. Like, there should be no reason at unless you have, like, a medical condition, but there should be no
Yeah.
reason at this big age that or this young age
Young
that
age that you're taking fucking
you
Viagra.
can't be, like, a stallion when you're ready.
I mean, isn't
Unless
that
you're,
the
like,
point?
experimenting. You're trying to take some, like, honey packs and shit, but you'll probably die. You'll have a heart attack, like, you'll have heart failure, genuinely.
And isn't it
I
true
can't risk
that,
that.
more young men are, like, popping Viagra for, like, no
Oh,
fucking
for
reason?
sure, for sure. It's like insecurity. They think it's gonna make their dick bigger or something.
Yeah, absolutely will not.
It's like it's all about the motion of the ocean, bro.
I don't know. This obsession with dick size, it's like nobody fucking cares. I wish guys would get the fuck over it. I wish men would get the fuck over the dick size thing and the height thing. It's like, "Oh my god.
Well,
Oh
that's the
my god."
every time I make a video where I say that I don't care about how tall I am, I get like
Yeah.
100 dudes saying that I'm coping. Like I've been put into like BP edits, like fucking me saying I don't care about my height, and then it's like mogged over my eyes, and it's like Jordan Barrett and all these fucking
Da-da-da-dee-so-do.
guys, and it's like yeah, or
Da-da-da-da-dee-so-do-do.
it'll be from like a story I've told where I'm talking about like a girl I hung out with, or like this time I hooked up with someone, and they'll be like, "Nah, cope, this didn't happen." This is like a real
Well,
it's like a 2-minute long story of, like, an event that happened in my life, and they're like, "You're 5'5". This isn't real." And
I
I'm like, "You guys just
I'm
made this up on the spot?
confused.
Like, what are you saying? That
Literally,
like,
what are you saying, man?
because I'm 5'5", like, I cannot no, I'm not, like, existing to other people?" That's it, they cannot fathom, like, a woman who doesn't have a height requirement, which is, like,
And,
most women.
it's most women, and my dad's 5'2", and he's been married twice. So it's like, you know,
Come on now.
like, it's gonna be okay. I just think, like, there's this super, "Oh, woe is me. I came out the way that I came out." Like, we
Yeah.
all did. We all have to kinda get used to
And
who we
that
are.
mentality is, like, what causes them to be that way, because they just get in their heads about it, and it's like fucking they're doomers, and it's like girls don't like a guy who's gonna sit here and be like, "I'm so ugly.
Yup. Just like how
I'm so
guys don't like girls who sit around and say, "I'm so ugly." Like, it's
I'm
the
so
same thing.
ugly. I'm so ugly. I'm so ugly. Please compliment
"I'm so
me. I'm
ugly."
so ugly. If only a pretty person could
Tell
compliment
me I'm
me.
not
Please
ugly.
tell me I'm not ugly. Tell me I'm not ugly."
Oh. Yeah, it's just like you gotta grow up at some point. That's, like, okay for 18 or something, but
Yeah.
I just think it's kinda low-key pathetic. I feel like if we shamed them a little bit more, maybe they would get out of their head. Because it's like, I've tried to make a lot of videos, a lot of like, "Hey, young men." You know what I mean? And they're just like, "Well, you're a pretty girl. You don't actually you're fucking lying. You're being no girls actually care. You're da better,
I
better,
don't
better." It's like,
I don't
oh.
listen to Floyds. I
And
don't
then
listen
they do
to
that shit.
bells.
Yeah. And they're like, "Okay, hoe. Okay, bitch." It's like, "Whoa, I'm on your side, buddy. I just
Yeah,
said that you
that's
should
I
love
mean, that's your
yourself."
mistake. Like, even trying to give, like, guys self-help, like, self-improvement shit, they're mm-mm,
They don't
mm.
listen, bro. I've even tried to give it to, like, people who have, become fixtures in my life, and then they just don't listen, and then they post a sad Instagram note about the exact thing I told them. "Hey, if you don't focus on
Society
this, your
doesn't
life will
like
be better."
guys like me. We're not
Like,
allowed to live.
and I'm a
And
nice
it's like
guy until she doesn't
the
wanna
dudes that
fuck
just
me.
aren't nice guys. Like, there's you seen the this stuff people have been talking about recently, like the discourse. Like most white dudes will ask a girl that they've been with, like, "Have you ever been with a black guy? Have you ever been with a black guy?" Like, there's so much like weird insecurity among fucking dudes right now because of the shit they're seeing on the internet that like none of them can act like normal human beings. Like it's almost impossible.
That's why the main message I kind of put on my page is how much going outside saved me. Like, going outside will save you. You just have to, like, see some trees and grass and realize you're human, and you'll forget all of it. You'll forget how are you still thinking about Moid and Foyd when you're outside in the beautiful
I'm
grass?
such a fucking you can't be a
You
chud
can't be a
if you're
chud.
taking a hike through nature.
Dude,
If you're on a bike ride on a nice little bike path,
you
there are
you
no
can, like,
chuds.
do so many great things with your life that don't involve, I don't know, being
Being a
brainwashed by
fucking
stupid
miserable
people
loser.
online. Yeah, being a miserable loser, that's probably what I wanted to say, thank you. I don't know, it really is hard to give advice to and this is not even my viewer base. My viewer base, I've accumulated it to a point where it's, like, mostly really cool-ass people. But when a miserable loser shows up and they're like, "Well, I'm miserable. I can't do this." Why? Haven't we all been miserable? Isn't, like, misery a part of the human experience that we all grapple with. I mean, it doesn't go away, but it doesn't mean it has to be your fucking whole life. There's so much more. I mean, there's lust, there's sadness, there's joy, there's eros. I don't know.
The
How
spectrum,
many
like,
more feelings are there? There's so many. There's
yeah.
anger, there's
I mean,
rage.
I think everyone should express like the full range of emotions and not get
Exactly.
shit on for it. Like the it's that too, and then I see the opposite thing where it's like someone will be openly promiscuous, and it's like you need to die. You need to die. Like
Yeah.
the prudism in like Gen Z right now is so fucking insane. It's literally like you talk about anything related to that, and it's like this is gross. This is icky.
Or
This is blah
you're
blah
a
blah blah. It's like
gooner. Huh?
you are an adult. Like this is just a thing that most people are doing. Like you don't have to. It's fine. Like you can be aromantic, asexual, anything. You
Celibate
don't have
even?
to do anything. No one's forcing you to do that. But like when you see other people doing it and you're like, our generation is too freaked out. Like we need to stop this. It's shut up.
Okay, like,
Like you're a
every
dork.
other
You're a
generation
dork.
was freaked out because human beings love freaking. They love
Yes.
it. It's like the whole thing we do to live. That's the only way we survive, like reproduce. Like, what are you guys talking about? That's why I've been talking about sex so much more recently, mostly in my personal life. But like, I'm so sick of the censored sex talk. Like, why are we so prudish? Why is not everything? I don't know. Not everything is like assault. Like, we need to figure out where we're going to be like, yes, this is assault. This is just people talking about sex. Like, people talking about sex is not assaulting you through the screen. You
Yeah.
can scroll away. And then when we talk about assault, we never take it seriously. So it's like we care too much about people having consensual sex, but
Yeah.
not non-consensual
I mean,
sex.
that
Like,
whole
what's going
debate, it's
on?
like if you have anal, your boyfriend's assaulting you. If you no girl has ever given a blowjob that wasn't coerced. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, have you ever been around? Like, do you have friends that are like women? Do you
Sexually
like have you
active,
spoken to
even.
them? Like, what are you guys
Another
doing?
thing. One thing, I think her name is Paris Mendoza. She makes really good feminist content. I've been seeing her recently. I think I followed her the other day. Dude, she's been talking about that. She's been talking about like women and sexuality, and the talk about feminism and sexuality right now is so fucked because it's like the moment you're a woman and express you like to have sex, people are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That is patriarchal. And it's like, no,
You're not allowed to do that.
yeah, and then it's like, "Oh, your body is a temple and your puss is sacred." It's like, "No, actually my puss is just a puss." Like, what is wrong?
No, it
What is
just
going
plays into these like negative stereotypes about men and women that like women are
Yep.
this beautiful pure angel princess and men are like evil goblin gremlin beasts that seek to defile. Like if you
Yeah.
the whole thing about like lustful men, I can't have a lustful man, I would never be anywhere near a man that enjoys this type of thing. It's like that is 90% of people in general that you'll meet want to do this stuff. Like I'm a
Yeah.
self-proclaimed lustful person. I like doing
Yeah.
that stuff. I think most
Yeah.
other people should like doing that stuff. And it's like anybody I've ever been with has also enjoyed doing that. I'm not sitting here like I had a big thing in one of my videos recently where I was like, if you are someone who has a high libido, you should
Yeah.
not date someone who has a super low libido
Yeah.
because it's just not gonna work out. Like that's not
No.
in human nature. You can't fight the way you feel about that stuff. You
Yeah.
can work
You're just
on it,
gonna end up
obviously, but you're gonna be
jacking it or
miserable. You're gonna be
cheating or
miserable.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're sitting in your fucking bathroom on Batty Hub or something, and your girl is like reading feminist literature with a candlestick wearing the Scrooge nightgown, and you're in
Yeah.
completely different universes. Like,
Because personally me, I love dressing like a slut. I love acting like a slut. I love being a slut. And that's not even just sexual. It's like a lifestyle. It's like an energy. And it's just like what is so wrong with it? I really don't it's like women aren't allowed to talk about sex or enjoy sex or like talk about even being promiscuous or like you're not feminist. You have to cover like because covering up is inherently feminist. You guys like they're literally brainwashing us in the craziest way. Like modesty is the most anti-feminist thing fucking possible. And sexual exploitation, sure, yeah, we're talking about that all the time, but it's like me dressing like a fucking lady on the corner does not mean that I'm being
Yeah.
exploited.
Yeah,
Okay?
no, like, no one's forcing you to do that. You just choose to do it because you like it. And that's, like, the thing they don't understand is that some people like to do that shit. You can wear,
Exactly.
like, your fucking Mormon dresses all day, but you don't have to force that onto anybody else. And it's like the whole I'm celibate, I'm abstaining
Oh
because
God.
God
'Cause I'm a
wouldn't want
pussy.
me to, like this and that. Like I hate all these other guys, like dudes that'll post like I'm not doing any of this stuff because God wouldn't want me to. I'm waiting till marriage. I'm abstaining from everything because that makes you like slower and weaker and dumber. And I'm gonna be successful in life and you're not because like you goon and I don't. What the
Actually, you
fuck are you
know,
talking about?
having sex, I think, makes you more successful because you can release whatever energy that is holding you back into
Yes.
sex.
Also, networking. Fuck your
Eh,
coworkers.
okay.
No, don't
You
do that.
know,
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
maybe
do that.
maybe don't that could really cause some complications.
I know. Trust me. I know. I know. PSA.
Bro
Don't
was
do
a
that,
line cook.
bro.
Bro was a line cook.
I was, I was. I. I can't get into this. I
It's
can't
okay.
get into this.
You signed a
I
DNA.
won't. I did.
NDA.
I signed an NDA. I actually just talked about it too much on TikTok, and then I'll get like a random text from like every time I tell a story on TikTok, I
Yeah.
never give enough information where anyone that is not intimately familiar with the situation could identify the person I'm talking about.
Right,
But
right,
like
right.
I've told stories on TikTok and gotten texts afterwards being like, "Why the fuck would you talk about me on TikTok?" And I'm like, "Well, because I make money off of it. Well, because I thought it was
No,
interesting.
literally, like, I will be
Well,
telling all
like."
the stories. You're not
I do.
safe.
No one's ever gonna know that it was you besides you, but like I am gonna talk about it.
Oh, I have a topic. There's a topic amongst, I guess, the women community, I guess. I don't know if this has reached you, but about eating men's asses and how it's disgusting and that you should never eat a man's ass. How do you feel
I
about that?
I have heard. Listen. I have uh friends. I have mutuals on TikTok that have done that, and I say salute. You do you.
Literally.
You have fun, but not for me personally. Not for me.
Well,
I
I
just.
mean,
But, well, first of all, I do anything once, so I would experience it. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but
I'm gonna tell you it's pretty ethereal. You should try it.
really.
It's pretty if the ass is clean, if a man's ass is clean, it's pretty ethereal. It's pretty
Mhm.
awesome. And
Well,
most
I
men
gotta
have
work
really
on that
juicy
too.
asses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta buy at least like 15 packs of dude wipes. Get on
Why
that.
15 packs, dude?
15 pack.
What's going on? Are you okay?
Well, a man who cleans his curtains is expecting a visit. So
You gotta
I don't
get
ever go down there. I'm one of those guys that has like doo-doo streaks in his underwear at the end of every night. I'm
Oh.
just kind of like that.
Oh, man.
But I
Mhm.
support it. If you want to do that, that is fire. I'm just saying make sure shit's all cleaned up down there.
No, seriously though. No, I get the sentiment because like most men's asses aren't clean or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you find a man with a clean ass, what's the harm in eating it?
But I do love making jokes about it though. I do like saying you are a dick fucking monster. You're digging in
Oh
man butt.
yes.
What the fuck is
Yeah, no,
wrong with
the funny part was it was really funny, but then there were some people taking it super seriously,
you?
and then it started,
You
like
girls are stooping to a new low by digging in your man's butt. I would never be that close to him. Are your boyfriends gay that they're letting you dig in their butt?
no,
Like,
that's what I was gonna get into. I really hate this whole, like, gay thing, like, it's like, gay people are gay people, like, cause a guy like his ass say he's gay? I'm so
yeah.
confused, like, you can be
And
gay, that's
the male
okay,
G
it's not a
spot
bad thing.
is in like the prostate. It's in the
It's
butt.
literally in the ass.
Like you're not gay for wanting to achieve the maximum amount of pleasure you possibly can. That's just human nature. That's just being a dog. That's just being like about it. If you're not about it, you can say that, but like don't shame anyone else who actually is.
No, exactly, but I just God, the whole conversation catapulted into, like I think a lot of straight women, especially who are in that, like, "Don't let your man do this. Don't let your man do that." They're all homophobic as hell and biphobic, and they're like, "You I would never date a
Bisexual
bi
men don't
man."
exist. Like, oh my
And it's like,
god, bro.
"Okay, like, have fun suffering then. Like, you're really only gonna have a no offense, straight men, you're gonna have, like, the funnest relationship ever with a bisexual man. It's going to be fun." So You guys are missing out? I'm confused.
No, I believe it. I believe it. Plus, like, bisexual guys often have that shit on. Like,
Do always. And think about straight men, like traditionally straight men, like think about the straightest guy ever. They don't do anything freaky. They don't.
this guy right here. They call
Fair
me
enough.
they used to call me straighty back in high school.
No, they
They
didn't.
they
No, they
did.
didn't.
Every day. They said
How can
straighty.
you look so heteronormative that people, that's the insult. It's like, hey, straighty. That's
They
so
said
fucked up.
this guy's never got his ass eaten. And I was like, "Guys, I will, I swear." And then I never did. I lied to him.
This guy's never sucked a cock before.
This guy,
Get him.
you gotta suck one cock, bro. We're in high school. I was like, "Guys, I'm a little nervous." And they said, "Loser, straighty." And
Average
that's what
high
I had
school
to live with.
experience.
Honestly, that's what being a Christian is like in America nowadays. We're persecuted.
Christian,
Christian,
follower of
straight,
Christ.
white.
You're a,
I
you're a follower of Christ. Ugh.
2026, I'm the most persecuted man in the world. Ignore everything else that you're actually seeing in reality. It's us. It's these guys.
I
I'm not
don't
even Christian.
understand
I'm not even religious at
their,
all.
dude, me neither. I don't believe in shit but myself. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, I don't understand where Christians get their like superiority complex and also their victim complex at the same time. This is something that has perplexed me ever since I came to America because Christians outside of America aren't really like that. Um, they're
And you live in
kind of
Tennessee, so
super.
they gotta be
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Oh my God. Can I tell you about how it is to be like racially ambiguous in Tennessee? Dude, it
Please do.
sucks. So like every time we'd go outside, so my mom is like a big old white woman who wears a headscarf. That's pretty important to know. She's very jarring to people who don't know what the hell she is. Like she's literally just a white woman Muslim convert.
Mhm.
So
That's a
her
unique, like, character type.
dude, yeah, like she cosplays being a Muslim and an Arab. She got Egyptian citizenship just to steal scholarships away from real Egyptians. It was crazy.
Damn,
Yeah. Yeah.
unique.
Yeah, she's very unique. I will say that. But dude, every time we'd go out with her and they'd notice that like me and my sisters had curly hair, they'd be like, "Who's their daddy?" They'd walk up to her, "Who's their daddy? Where'd they
Who's
get that
there,
hair
daddy?
from?" And then I'd walk into school and I remember my teacher found out that my last name was oh, I can't say that.
Brown!
That my last name was as they call
Let's
the
strike that from the
terrorist
record.
last name. Terrorist last name, quote
Yeah,
unquote.
yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I knew that's where you got your nose from." and
What? That's
I just,
absurd.
yeah, and I just looked at her like, "I liked you. I really liked you. Why'd you have to
Heart
say that?"
torn out.
And then in my government class, they were talking about how Nancy Pelosi should be killed for being a woman in the government. That's what my government teacher said, that we should kill her.
Yeah, yeah. That's another thing about America. There's, like, depending on what state you're in, like, it's low key pretty fucking wild. Like, in New York, if a teacher said that, fired immediately. Fired
Dude, I
imme
went to the principal about it and he said, he didn't say anything wrong. I think you were just offended and triggered,
well,
but I'll move you to a different class if you want."
I think personally, we should kill all of them libbies, all them dams, and all them people that aren't white in the
And
government.
my principal was a DL gay man. Like, he was such an obvious DL gay Southern man. You know the type. Like Todd Chrisley if he was less sparkly type of guy.
I'm just imagining this, like, principal being like, come down to the principal's office, please. Oh honey, come down here. Let me help you out. You're one of them, aren't you? What's your last name? Are you a terrorist? Oh, sweetie, what are
And
you doing here? Sugar.
more very beautiful American school stuff, dude. You know who my friend group was?
Oh,
Okay. So we had a neckbeard who he was like a classic neckbeard, by the way. Like the brown long ponytail, the black
my
hoodie,
lady.
the literally he became a welder. That's how much of a
Oh, that's
neckbeard he
fire.
was. Yeah. He
That's
was
funny though.
really nice to me though. But it was obvious why, but at least he was nice to me. Thankfully. He wasn't ever weird. He was
Mhm.
just creepy. Poor
Yeah.
guy.
I mean, I could be a neckbeard too. Like I can relate to that. I just like know how to groom myself, so I shave because I'm
You
normal.
groomed yourself? Ew.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, we're in a discourse call
What?
right now. Let's be honest.
Yeah, if oh, don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. This is on a Zoom call. We're
Is
not
it? Oh yeah.
chuds.
No, 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 no. We're on
No,
teams.
guys, we're
We're on teams.
no, we're on Discord, guys. We're chuds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this bot
Yeah.
yelled at me when I joined and said, "Now recording." And I jumped and I got really scared.
And now I'm gonna put the clip of you reacting to it. So,
Did you
haha,
record that?
checkmate. I don't know if it did. It
All
it
right, let me
didn't,
hold on.
did
Let
it?
me
You
repeat it right
said
now. You're good.
thank you.
I got it.
That was perfect. No, but
Mhm.
dude, I have to tell you about the other 2 people in my friend group.
Yeah,
You're gonna
yeah.
love the last one. So we had, another non-binary, a fellow non-binary named Arson.
I hold my tongue.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but they were from California. It was around the time when all the Californians started infiltrating Tennessee. So and then the most important one was Chad, who was a teenage meth and heroin addict. Um, he looked about 40 years old, full beard. You know, he looked like Nickelback's uncle type
Okay,
of guy.
that's
And I
fire.
remember it was fire. He honestly liked spending time with him. But he used to get really riled up by the fact that I was ethnic. So like we'd be talking and then he'd just randomly get a burst of racism and be like, I don't understand why you're here. You know, type of thing.
And he'd be like, "You want some of my lunch? Like, I'm not
Yeah.
hungry today."
Like we sit next to each other every day at lunch. Like, what is going on in your head, Chad? And then I just overhear them talk about. I remember the neckbeard guy. His dad lived in the woods, so he was like, I went into the woods and saw my dad yesterday, and yeah. And then Chad was like, do you want to go and shoot later in the field? So they were always interesting conversations. By the way, they were like, they weren't even. I was a senior. They were like sophomores or something.
You wanna talk about grooming. What were you getting up to?
Dude, I had to repeat school and none of the people in my grade like wanted to be friends with me because I was too strange. So I just sat at a table and waited for people to come and like the weirdest individuals from the school ended up showing up. But arson was only because I was so bad at math that I had to be in the sophomore algebra. Yeah.
Right.
But the other two, they just followed along. I guess they just like the aura. It's hey,
The vibes? That's fire.
blame the play
Your vibes,
the
like, triumphed over their, like,
yeah.
built-in racism.
Yes, that's exactly. It was so beautiful. But then in gym class, only the sped kids would talk to me, and I remember I would walk with them on the track, and one of the girls, um, she had her brother's best friend's name. It was all over her walls, written on different pieces of paper. Like the whole walls were covered with it, and she would post TikToks of her in the room with all the names with his name all over the wall, being like, "I love you, I love you." I love you. And I was just like, okay, you kind of terrify me. And then there was another girl who looked like she was in Twilight. Like she could have been a genuine model, but because she was in the SPED program in Tennessee, like she pretty much had no resources. So it's like, you could have really done something, girl. You, damn. It was really, the way that also they treated these SPED kids was really strange because they would flirt with them. I remember I was walking with my girl who had the names on the wall. And
Yeah.
these country boys would come up and be like, I want a piece of that fat ass later. You know? And it was fucked up. I was like, whoa, don't talk to my girl like that. Don't talk to my girl like that.
You ever ridden a cowboy?
Dead ass. And
I can
then
take
she
you
thought
to
they were
the
serious and she was like, I'll see you later. She was a real flirty type of girl.
Ooh, was she Southern?
Oh yeah, they were so southern that half the school was inbred and the entire school was blonde.
Oh, wow. I would've fit right in right now, holy shit.
You would have, but I was the only brunette there and it felt really weird. Like brunette is a different race in Tennessee.
Yeah,
You
that's what
know?
you were getting persecuted for the most, like, that's what they were really hating on you for it. They kinda cared
Probably
that you weren't white, but they really cared that you weren't blonde. That was, like, the main
because
thing.
in Tennessee, if you're like brunette, especially in rural Tennessee, they just assume you're Mexican or something, like you're mixed with something or you're Mexican. I remember on the school bus, they were picking on my little brother because his hair was greasy and dirty because he wasn't white. And it was like, he's just brunette, but okay.
Damn.
It's like it's
What?
so dark and greasy and
What the
nasty.
that never seen fucking brunette hair, like, ever.
Meanwhile, their heads are literally the size. Like, okay, I don't know if you've ever seen a real Southern head, but it's about the size of like 4 regular human heads in width and girth. And I
They
remember
got
being on the
big
school
head mode
bus.
on.
Dude, it was like Andre the Giant was sitting in front of me every fucking day, but like
Oh my
50 of
god.
them. That school. I have so much on that school. I have so there's so much more too. That's like not even the end of it. But that's oh, I remember at my graduation, this one guy came up to me. He said, "I used to have a crush on you that one time you were in middle school here and but I thought you were a terrorist. Anyways, can I have your Snapchat?"
Yo, the fucking, like, the no filter, like, they'll say whatever is honestly, like, not it's not refreshing, but it's like, you would never experience that here. Like, it does not exist. They would say the same shit to you, like very similar shit, but it would be like low key, like kept under wraps. Like they would say it behind your back and you would find it out later because they put it in like a Snapchat group chat and they would probably
Oh.
like edit your face onto a terrorist and then be like, "Yo, isn't this hilarious?" It would be like some low key cyberbullying shit. They wouldn't say it directly to you, but they would still do it. Like it's the same thing, it's just in a different way.
I'm grateful that they said it to my face, honestly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
way better than that. I mean, you know what that reminds me of? It seems like the North is super backhanded. So backhanded, you guys are up there. And down here, we kind of do say what we mean, even though the idea is like we're polite. No, the fuck, we're not, you know?
Yeah.
But one thing that I can notice is like, I went to an international school in Qatar, right? And the kids at international school act like that. They do that type of bullying. They do that exact type. I remember the amount of nudes leaked at that school just for funsies.
Oh, trust me. Same exact thing at mine. That was like a major it was in 8th grade. We had like
Yep.
an epidemic and it was genuinely like it was terrible. Like it started in the summer, like going into 8th grade. We had it was a I don't know what you call it, like an avalanche kind of effect thing. Like once the ball started rolling, there was no way to stop it. There was no
Yeah,
way to like put it back into the can. It was
right.
everywhere. And it would become a thing where like one girl would send it out to one guy and then the next day 5 different dudes would have it on their phones. And then the day
Yeah.
after it'd be 15 and the day after it'd be like half the entire student body. Like people were trading them. I don't know why I'm saying people. It was 8th grade. I was 14. I was also involved in this.
Yeah.
We were trading it around like Pokemon cards. By
Yeah.
the time everyone got exposed in like January, February, I think I had seen half of the student body naked, like guys and girls. Like you kind of knew if you were sending something around, it would get exposed, and people would do it anyways. It was like insane. There was the day people finally got caught. I still remember because like you would go to the bathroom. Somebody's mom, like it was the night before school. Somebody's mom was like walking behind them, and this dude was on the couch in his living room scrolling through his My Eyes Only on Snapchat, and he had
Oh
all
god.
these girls' pictures just saved on there. And she was like, "What the fuck? Like, what the hell is that?" Because obviously we didn't know it at the time, but like that
Right.
is, you know,
Yeah.
cheese pizza. And so she was like, I need to call someone. She calls the school. The next day, they are calling down hella people to the principal's office. You walk into the bathroom, it's like 8 dudes deleting everything out of their minds only. Just 8 dudes sitting in there. You see them like spam tapping
Oh
because
my
they're deleting
god.
their entire camera rolls. And then you walk past the girls' bathroom and you can hear like 20 of them in there, probably doing the same shit. Like by the end of the day, I think maybe 10 people had gotten suspended for an extended period of time. Like a bunch of people had their phones confiscated for like the day and turned over to the police. And every single person they brought down to the office had to be told like, "Hey, you could become a registered sex offender for this. Like if this keeps happening, you could
Mhm.
not go to jail,
Yeah.
but like this could ruin your life. You need to stop." And literally the night after, like the next day, this girl sent more pictures to this guy and he just sent them around to everybody again. And that was like the straw that broke the camel's back where everyone's like, okay, we can no longer nobody sends anything to anyone. It's done. And throughout like the entirety of high school, that like precedent stayed. Like that's just how it was after that. It was fucking
Wow.
insane.
You guys got scared straight. That's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, yeah. But there was a time where it was like the most unserious thing ever, like trading them around like Pokemon cards. Like, I'll give you one of this girl for four of this girl, or like I'll give you this guy's pick from this angle if you give me this guy's pick. Like, first of all, you got to respect how like everyone was doing it, because normally you think of that situation, it's gonna be like just guys getting
Just
pictures
guys,
of
yeah.
girls, but like I saw hella Wang, and it was like shocking. Like to this day, I still know like half the kids in my grade how much they're packing. It was crazy.
Ooh,
That's like
you if you have any
crazy to
ops,
think of now.
you could get
Yeah,
them.
I could be like, I still remember that. Don't think I forgot when everyone got
Hey,
exposed.
teeny weeny,
You
I
were there,
remember
bro.
you.
You were there, bro. Shit curves to the right a little. Captain Hook. We saw that. We saw that. Yeah, yeah, that
Oh
was a weird time.
God.
But it was bad. It's a good thing that it happened though, that we got caught, because I think it taught us very good lessons about like who to trust with stuff like that.
My school was not as lucky, dude. I mean, we got these iPads at one point,
Mhm.
and people started taking nudes on them and like sending people nudes. It was like iPad nudes was the whole thing of the school, and then they had to take the iPads away. But then more videos just kept surfacing of random people, and other people from other schools were sending around like nude.
That was at the like apex of it. We got a girl and her dog,
No,
and that was when it was like, okay, okay, this has gone too far. This has gone too far.
what
Like
the
it was, it
fuck?
was insane. It was insane. And it would
It's
there was
always
this
a
kid
dog.
there was this kid on my bus who would always like show videos like that. He'd be like, "Yo, peep this real quick." He'd just like show his phone, like, yeah, like a DoorDash driver once he gets to the restaurant, showing them it. You'd be on the
Oh,
bus. He'd be like, "Yo, look at this," and it would just be girl from the school, like a couple towns over, getting
why is
clapped
it
by her
always on
dog.
the school bus, man?
I don't know. That's the place where evil acts happen.
Oh, man. Oh, okay, okay. Before I went to school in Tennessee, I was in school in DC,
Hmm.
and this guy was kind of harassing me whenever I get on the bus, but this one day I caught him doing something weird. I was like, something weird is about to happen. I need to get this on camera. I just had a feeling. I was like, he's doing something weird. He was
Hmm.
jacking off while looking at
School
me
bus?
on the bus.
What
Yes.
the fuck?
Yes. At the time, I thought he was, like, mentally,
Something going on. Yeah.
maybe. So I asked the administration, they said, "No, he doesn't have anything, like, he's just a creep,
Just an
and
odd
thank you for
fella.
showing us this video." But then he only got suspended off the bus for a week. I mean, bro, you were jacking your shit on there, that you don't get longer than a week?
Yeah. Yeah. That's like, I mean, how old were you guys?
I would say I was 17, 18-ish,
Okay. So,
and he
like,
was, like,
that
15, 14?
I guess I can understand that then, but that needs to be more than that. That's like counseling. You need counseling after that. Like,
Wait,
not
hold on.
no, 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 I
I
can't
guess I
understand him doing that. I mean, like, I can understand the punishment being 1 week off the bus. I'm not saying like, I can't relate
yeah,
to that
bro,
shit.
that's getting clip formed. Yeah, that was a
I'm
great
cooked,
clip
I'm cooked,
farm.
I'm cooked,
Thank
I'm cooked,
you.
I'm cooked. But that's like, I can understand them not like permanently banning him off the bus, but they should put like, you need to go counseling. Like, you need to
Dude,
talk to someone after.
no one talked to him. They were just like, "Hey, buddy, you can't be on the bus because you took your wang out and you
Brother,
came."
stop
Like,
stroking that shit, brother.
no, no, seriously, bro. And then his sister went on the
Listen,
bus
we're not
without
even
him, and
mad
it was
at you
so
for doing it.
awkward. N-
We don't even
uh,
care. We have to do this. Like, free the pee, bro. You keep
Free
doing
the
that.
pee.
But we
Oh,
have
oh,
to.
okay. Before we wrap up, I have one thing to talk about with you.
Okay.
Um, I have my own personal story about people being pussies at protests, but I saw your video about the No Kings Day where they literally were such pussies. I'm going to say it, like they were not brave, they were not
Yeah, yeah.
heroes. Okay,
Now
they
you have to
refused to
fix your
even
fucking
walk
door,
in.
asshole.
No,
No, no,
wait, what?
no. Now the
Actually,
federal
on point.
government that is going to use our taxes to fix it has to fix their door. You did so much.
You did so much. You're paying for the fucking door. You stupid fucking idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought they were pussies, and I don't. I really don't understand. Everyone's like, we want change. We want change. Okay, how about some suicidal people? How about you take one for the team? There's a lot
Yeah.
of you out there.
Like, go out with a bang. Like,
Literally.
You could
Literally
there's
go
so much you could accomplish with that.
you
That's
could
what
actually save us.
my friend has his dad always says this thing where he's like, "If I ever found out that I had terminal cancer, I'm taking a Greyhound to DC and I'm just like seeing what kind of kill streak I can rack up." Which is
A
absurd, but
admirable, very admirable. Do
yeah.
it, please. But, I don't know. I've just really been hating, like, this attitude because I make a lot of videos about, like, "Hey, guys, we should, like, you know, do something, do something." And everyone's like,
Well, I'm in my room right now, and I don't. Where are you? You're making a TikTok video. Nyeh.
and it's like, "Well, we're both doing nothing, aren't we?" So,
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
I mean,
no one's the
you're
hero
marching
here.
at a government-sanctioned protest, sitting
Yeah,
there, like, with your funny your creative sign contest, basically being like, "I
yeah.
think this guy's bad," like,
Who has the
"Uh,
funniest costume, guys?
who can dress like Bakugo? Let's do My Hero Academia cosplays at the fucking
Guys,
anti-fascism protest."
Baku Deku Slime at January
Bakudeku
6th.
slime, Bakudeku
Baku
slime,
Deku
Bakude
Slime.
Bakude Bakude Bakude.
Yeah, okay,
Sorry,
okay. This
flashback,
is
flashback, flashback.
a man of culture.
Yeah, yeah. I'm tapped in. I'm tapped into every niche. I've done every LARP.
Okay, that's Frank Sinatra my way.
Yeah. I've been everywhere. I've been everything. I know everything. Like I'm tapped into every single
I've
niche
been a puppet, a poet, a
a pauper, a pirate, a pawn and a king. I've been everywhere.
he really knows.
I do. I do. I love that song. But I hate
It's an awesome
oh
song.
that video had me fuming.
Which one?
The video of the guy
Oh,
like at the ICE protest, like, oh
at the
my
ICE
god.
protest, yeah. I was just, like, really disgusted because I was like, "Okay, if white people you guys are white, you guys can, like, save us," and, you're like, I wanna go, but ICE was in my neighborhood, like, a few weeks ago, and it's just like, I know I'm at risk. I'm not really trying to get because the moment minorities show up, who's gonna be the target? The
Yeah.
minorities, not the white people. So it's like it's really time for like white people to realize that their lives are not really being risked all that much in like standing up for us. You know what I mean? That's one thing that's been pissing me off. It's like, can you guys like take one for the team and also nothing's going to happen to you? And it's not going to be the majority at least. You know what I mean? But one thing is I remember I went to a protest when I was in DC and every time I've been to a protest with, no offense, a white person, and it's always been a white girl, every single time. I've been to 2 protests with 2 different white girls, and
Mm.
every single time they show their asses. It was so embarrassing and horrible.
Like
So,
they're just walking around like double cheeked up, like caked
no,
out.
I mean, that's fine, but like just purposely not giving a shit about what's going on and making a fool of themselves to be like, I'm a revolutionary, but I don't
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
care. It was very much like, haha, your door, like, type of
Oh my
thing.
god.
The first time it was after George Floyd passed away. And we were doing it was Black Lives Matter era at the exact times it was a Black Lives Matter protest, right? So the organization who was forming it was like young black students at my high school, okay? And they had wanted to do a peaceful protest. That was their wishes. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to like not do what you're asking me to do at your own fucking protest. But a bunch of white people took it upon themselves to be a crazy radical group. They basically broke off from the actual protest and just ran around acting like fucking maniacs with signs and like being like, fuck the man type of thing. You know what I mean? And it was so ignorant and it was so ugh. And the girl I went with, like the woman who organized the protest was like, well, the girl. She was like, please don't act crazy. Please don't split off into different groups. If we could just make this like a demonstration, this would be great. And she was like,
I think I'm gonna go with them. I think we're gonna run down the street with signs, and we're gonna lift our shirts up.
Like it
And
was a
like
fun day out.
literally,
We were
when
just having fun.
we were literally mourning one of the saddest things that's ever happened to a person, and it's just like what's going on. And then we had this one, I would call it like a moment where the girl who organized it, she was like, okay, we're gonna take 12 minutes to lay on the ground and be silent to kind of like empathize with what George Floyd was going through in that moment, completely, give honor to that. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to do it, obviously. So I get on the
Yeah.
ground. The girl I come with comes back from the group that broke off. She sees me on the ground. Everyone's silent. Pure, like, pin drop silence.
Oh
Pin
no,
drop
no, no,
silence.
no, no,
Ah,
no.
yeah. She goes, "You've got to get up. My mom says we have to go right now."
That's fucking ridiculous. That's insane.
I remember going, "Shh, be quiet, dude. Like, I'll go home by myself, dude. I have my skateboard. I have everything. Like, I don't need to go in the car." And then she was like, "No, my mom said right now, and you have to come with us." At this point, I'm
Why would you
disturbing
have
the
to
whole
come?
because her mom was a crazy white woman, a crazy white woman. So I get up because I'm like, I'm not gonna disturb this anymore because of this crazy bitch. So I get up. I'm like, okay, let's just go. And I'm so sorry. You know what I mean? Like, why did this happen?
Yeah, yeah.
And she never we never really talked about it again. I don't know. And then we just stopped being friends. It was just a mess. And then the second time I went to a protest with a white girl who was like, I'm progressive. Her, by the way, we worked at McDonald's and she had a sticker of Obama on her phone. And she would be
Mhm.
like, Obama is my celebrity crush. He's so sexy, type of thing.
Okay, interesting.
I was like, that's
What's that
interesting,
what's that
but
video that's like, you confuse racial allyship for sexual attraction?
yeah. Yeah, literally, yeah. That's the majority of people in Tennessee who, marry a black guy. A lot of these, white
Yeah.
Southern women marry a black guy, and they're like, "I stand with black people," but only because you're attracted to him, right? Yeah, that's what it seems like by the way that you treat your mixed children, and it's a whole 'nother
You're
story.
you're alright. You're one of the fine ones. Normally, I can't
Like
stand your kind, but you're bad.
at my family reunion, we have a few other mixed kids, but they're like black and white instead of being Middle Eastern because I'm like, what the fuck? How did I exist? But
Mhm.
that makes way more sense. And I remember seeing one of the little boys in like his clothes were so dirty. He wasn't wearing shoes. His hair was like has sticks in it. Like she did not give a fuck about that little boy. Dirt on his face. Like he was not playing. It was a memorial or something. It was like a serious event. And it was just like really sad that every mixed person in my family or like someone who's mixed with anything else goes through like the worst thing possible because they, even your white family members don't care about you. Then that's real. But anyways, this girl, we worked at McDonald's. I told her I was Middle Eastern. She said, "Well, I support Palestine. There's a Palestine protest if you want to come with me." And I'm like, "Of course I do. I've been hearing about Palestine since I was a little girl. Like since I was really, really little. I've known about this forever. It's very close to my heart. I would love to." So we go to Nashville for this Palestine protest at the Capitol. And I make it a day for her. I'm like, "Okay, so I'm going to teach you the Arabic words they're saying. I'm going to teach you this cultural thing we're doing right now."
Mhm.
And she's like, "Whoa, I love this." And then I take her to a Middle Eastern restaurant after. I'm like, "This is our food. I think you'll like this. This is like Palestinian food." And she's like, "Wow, this is amazing." Blah blah blah. The next day we hang out after we went to that Palestine protest. And this is when Ben and Jerry's was still in Israel and funded by Israel.
Mhm.
And we were at Dairy Queen, I believe, in the parking lot. That's where we'd usually like sit and talk. And she's like, "I gotta go to Walmart." I'm like, "Why do we gotta go to Walmart? What are we gonna do?" She's like, "I need ice cream." I'm like, "Can't we just go to the ice cream shop like down the road?" She's like, "No," and we're next to a Dairy Queen,
Mhm.
and she's like, "No, I need my Ben and Jerry's." What? What? And I turned to her and I go, "Hey, Ben and Jerry's is like heavily supporting the genocide in Gaza, right? Like that's like one of the big names that's supporting this at this very specific time." And
Yeah,
she goes,
isn't the whole thing that the CEO literally, like, got taken off the board or fired or something because he didn't wanna do that anymore, like, he wouldn't stand
"Mhm."
for it, and they were like, "Nah, you got that, bro. We're gone."
That's exactly what happened. And this was before that happened when they were still under the grips of Israel, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, "But we just went to a Palestine protest yesterday and you know that they fund the genocide, right?" And she was like, "I don't care. It doesn't have anything to do with me. Like I'm white."
Whoa. What a fucking crazy 180.
And I was just like, "Can I go home now, please?"
That reminds me of, like, the George Floyd the protests, like,
Yeah.
when people were posting black squares to end
Yeah,
racism,
black squares. Yeah. That
but this is,
that
like,
ended it.
5 like 4 years predates me having any sort of internet presence at all. On my like Snapchat story, I posted, which is like the precursors, like foreshadowing for like what my TikToks would look like in the future. It's a picture of me sleeping like this, and it's white girls when they can post a black square to end racism, and it's me like, and then it's another picture of me like it's a video of me waking up, and it's the captions white girls. Oh no! It was white girls when they can like actually do anything to help prevent this stuff, or like go outside or protest or donate money or do anything.
Oh,
And it's like,
oh my
and
gosh.
then it's like white girls when they can post a black square to end racism, and they wake up in the real shit. And I got absolutely fried for that. Like the screenshots on that story, it was like 10 screenshots, and I
Okay,
was
for
getting like
telling the
DMs from
truth.
people being like, you know, you're getting posted on people's private stories. And I was like, I mean, I was spitting. And literally like a week after that, one of the girls who posted the black square got exposed because on her private story, she was talking about her friend who just got really, really spray tanned, and it was her birthday. And she was like, happy birthday to my, I didn't,
Oh,
I don't even know if it's a racial slur, so I'm not going to say it, but it's like,
it was racially charged.
it was racially charged. It was talking about grabbing and placing cotton into a
Huh?
basket. You would
What?
you
I
would call
know the
someone who
word.
picked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Called her that. She was like,
Wow.
"Happy
That's
birthday to my," you know, and
dude,
I was
that
like,
comes off worse than just saying like a common slur that people use. You know what I
"Yeah,
mean?
that's
That's so
that's a
fucking
deep cut."
insidious.
I was like, and just so people saw that on her story and they exposed it, and I was like, not to say I told you so, but like,
I
she
told you
posted the
so.
black square, and she's a racist, and then she joined the army. So
Oh, okay.
pretty
So
pretty
now she's just
fitting
killing
career
minorities
trajectory.
in a
Yeah,
in
yeah.
another country. That's cool.
Uh-huh. Huh.
That actually reminds me of one more fake white liberal story. One
Yeah,
more.
I've got infinite time. It's more about when your camera's gonna die.
No, it's true. It's true. Not okay. We're still good. We're still good.
Okay.
Okay. So before I came to America, I had an idealized version of what my high school life would be because I knew nothing about America really. One of those ideas I had was that, well, this was on the airplane. I watched the movie Grease for the first time on the airplane because I.
You thought everyone person who's never been to America and only seen Grease, everyone's gonna break out into like music routines.
I thought they would be like slicking back, like I thought they would be,
We're like
like kind
actual
of grease,
greasers.
like kind of, just a little bit, But I remember thinking I was watching the movie and I was like, when I get to America, I'm gonna join theater and I'm gonna get the lead role as Sandy. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I was
Mm,
American dreaming. I
yeah.
didn't even join theater. Like I was way too scared. But and they weren't doing Grease, so that's a shame. But
What?
yeah, they weren't doing Grease. They were doing some stupid lame
Yeah,
shit, probably
my
like
high school
Evan
was doing
Hansen or
Big
something.
Fish.
Big Fish.
It's it's a movie with the fucking what's his name? What's his name? God damn it! It's the guy who plays uh Obi-Wan Kenobi and Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor. Uh, it's like Ewan McGregor, and he plays like a guy who lived a crazy life, and he was from like a small town, and he met a giant, and he met like a town of the dead. It's I think it's like a retelling of the Odyssey almost,
Oh wait,
something
that's
like
so cool. I
that.
love the Odyssey.
But we were doing like Big Fish and something about a garden, a secret garden, the secret
The
garden or
Secret
some shit
Garden,
like
something,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
some shit like that.
instead
Yeah.
of Grease.
Grease would have been way more fun, but alas, we can't all be greasers.
Yeah.
But anyways, this was my like funny coming to America story. Whenever I told people this, they were like, "You did not think this was going to happen. Like you really did not think America was Greece. Like what's wrong with you?" So, every time I'd meet a new American, I tell them that story because they seem to love it, right?
Mhm.
So, there's this one girl, and I'm not going to name her, but she said the most dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life when I told her this story. First of all, just to give you a picture, she's one of those like white girls who's like, "Fuck the police. I'm gonna put a like
A
cardboard
cab.
thing in my car that says A cab and fuck the pigs, and I'm gonna live in a neighborhood that's bad for no reason." And then to show my allegiance when you don't, you know what I mean? Like that it's like you
Yeah,
don't have
like
to
my
do that.
allyship is getting robbed.
Yeah, and she did, and actually something horrible happened, and I feel bad for her, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
She was just like really uppity about the way that she did it. She was like, "Yeah, I'm fuck the pigs, blah blah blah," and she hated my ass for no reason, and I didn't
Mhm.
understand why she hated me. Um, so I was trying to get her to like me. So I told her this story. We were in the car, and she smokes American Spirits. That's the first red flag. Sorry, if you smoke American Spirits, smoke a real cigarette. You fucking pussy. What? Why are
I
you
can't.
smoking American
I
Spirits
can't
for?
speak. I can't speak. I only like I almost exclusively smoke Marlboro Lights.
Okay, Marlboro Lights are way, way, way tougher than a goddamn American Spirit
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
That's classic. Don't ever
Sweet.
don't ever
Sweet.
shame yourself for doing
I'll never
classic.
apologize for that again.
Never. But so she was smoking her little lame ass American Spirits.
Little baby pussy cigarette.
Exactly. I was trying really hard, man. I was like, anyways, my partner was like, tell her the story about Greece. And I'm like, okay, yeah. Tell the story about Greece. And then I go, I really miss Olivia Newton-John. I really loved her. Rest in peace. And then she looks at me and she goes, I actually don't care when white people die, so
That's a
okay.
true ally. That's
What
real.
about when you die?
Not performative at all. That's real. That's what people think the average like leftist white person is, like that you hate yourself or something like that. It's so ridiculous. I hate people like that. I'm
I was just
sorry. I'm sorry for being white, guys. I can't
no,
help it.
literally, like, why are
Born
you
this way.
apologizing?
Like,
It's
what
okay.
are you doing?
Ugh. And that just shook me to my core because first
Yeah.
of all, you're not gonna talk about my goat Olivia Newton-John, like the nicest white lady ever, and you're like,
Yeah.
fuck that hoe. Like, shut up. Shut
Yeah.
up. I hope your
Let's
grandma
listen to
dies.
Hopelessly
How are you gonna
Devoted
feel about that?
for you. Like you got to turn that on in the car for her and be like, sit down, listen to
Yeah.
this, learn.
Dad, listen to anything Olivia Newton-John is saying, and try and tell me she deserved to die. Get out of here.
Yeah.
And she cared about people.
Yeah.
She was an ally, I think. But yeah, I guess the moral of the story is like, if you want to be an ally, maybe don't be so ashamed that you're white that you're like,
Oh my God,
I
bro.
don't even
White
care
guilt
if I
does
die.
nothing for anybody. You are not
It
helping
really
people if you
doesn't.
sit here and you're like, I have real remorse for the things that white people have done and this and that. It's like you didn't do that. You are like
Yeah,
15 years old and have like a clean slate. Why don't you
you know?
use that clean slate you have to be a good person instead of feeling bad for yourself for shit you didn't do?
Exactly. As Shoshi says, you are a limitless being. You know
Yeah,
Shoshi?
like Yoshi said,
Shoshi.
like Shoshi said.
You know,
Blam.
she's the girl from Who do you think you are? Posting all your fashion content for the whole world to see. I'm actually a limitless being just like you.
Yeah.
I don't usually laugh at like quote unquote lol cow stuff because my autism just I'm like that could be me. But I mean I think she has some pretty bad politics, so it's like fair game.
Yeah, you're allowed to make fun of people if they're not woke.
Yeah. Catch up, we're on woke 2, guys.
Yeah, you deserve to die.
Although I will say I don't know. I think certain people do
Do
deserve
deserve to die? Yeah,
certain
no.
people. Yeah.
There's
I
a
could make a
couple I can name
list.
right now. Yeah.
If
It would
I had a
probably go
death
on for a
note?
while. Like, I love when people say that. Like, if I had a death note, I would never use it because I'd fall too easily. I'd get corrupted. Blah 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 blah. It's like,
Okay,
man,
okay.
shut the fuck up. I'd be in
If
that
I had
shit
a
like speed writing fast as I possibly could. Like, if I had a death note, my arms would be cramping. I would have to become ambidextrous. I'd be sitting there like nonstop Mach speed. Like, yeah,
you
they
know?
come into my room, I would literally be hunched over, passed out, sleeping. You pull me up, it's just a book with like 500 names on it.
Yeah, it brings us back around to the point that like we really think legality is morality in this country. It's really not. Some people
Yeah,
deserve it.
some people gotta go. You gotta
Some people
go.
got to
Some people got to
go. Like
go.
yesterday,
And
actually.
that's just
Like,
how it is. Like, I can't, there's nothing we can do for you. It's like you can't even be redeemed. A lot of people are irredeemable at
no.
this point. You need to get out of here. ASAP.
I remember. I don't know if you have like a. Have you ever had like a close relationship with an aunt?
I really only have one aunt. She's chill, but we're not like close.
Is she? Oh my God, you're so Spider-Man. Lives in New York. Has an aunt who's chill.
Yeah, yeah. And my
Whoa,
name is in alliteration. Cameron
it
Carey,
is.
Peter Parker. I've been told it sounds like a superhero alter ego.
Does that's goaded. I'm kind of my actual name is like very. I wrote this on a school assignment type of name, you know, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
really. It's a weird name, but with a very basic terrorist last name.
Mm,
I
mm.
think everybody knows, guys. I think everybody knows.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the most used name in the world after
Mhm.
McLovin.
Yeah. Why the fuck would it between that or I can say it.
I don't know. Your personhood does remind me of a what the hell? His name is not Joe Rogan. What is that guy's name?
Seth?
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen? Do
Yeah,
do do
Seth
do you
Rogen
think you're
movies.
talking about Seth Rogen right now?
Am I?
That's
Who's
Jonah
in
Hill. Who
McLovin?
said that?
Jonah Hill? Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know. They look the same to me.
they
It's
are
like
mm,
you you know who
kind
I
of.
also mix up?
Who?
I'll tell you my 4 mixes up. Owen Wilson and what's the other guy? No, not Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis and Matthew McConaughey. I get them mixed up all the time. Woody Harrelson and Owen Wilson, I get mixed up all the time.
Okay.
And I see Woody Harrelson and Owen Wilson as funny versions of Bruce Willis and Matthew McConaughey, while Matthew McConaughey and Bruce Willis are serious versions of Owen Wilson
Mhm.
and the other one. What do you think?
You know, Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson were in True Detective together as like serious cops, dudes.
You guys would have fun talking.
And
You
that's
guys would
like
have a
the
blast.
greatest one of the greatest TV shows ever. And they're both
Oh, it's a
serious ass guys.
really? Not
Yes.
anything funny? Not one
True
funny?
Detective. There's a couple funnies in there, but it's mainly serious existential shit. Like, I love that show.
Just
It's
like
great.
Evangelion.
I I have a lot of opinions about Evangelion, and I've never even seen it, but I will hold my tongue to not disrespect the
You
Evangelion
Hey, you better
truthers.
be careful. My Gmail was like my profile picture was Shinji for like
Oh,
several years. Every time my dad would send me an email, he'd just send an email to Shinji.
yeah.
He
Listen,
had
there
no
are a
idea who
lot
he
of
was.
people that think Evangelion is the most like profound piece of art ever created,
Yeah, it's true. A
and
lot of people do.
I I'm not even gonna say I respect that. I think that's crazy, but more power to you. More power to you.
I would say some of his better work, you should check out Love and Pop. It's a short film he did. It's on YouTube for free. And was it Cutie Honey is his other one? But I haven't watched it yet. I would say go
Mm,
watch Love and Pop. That's actually a masterpiece. Like that was his, was it magnum opus? That one was
yeah,
really good. It's an
and it does
actual live
not
action
involve
type of thing.
gooning over the
No,
patched out
it
body
does. It does
of it
actually.
does? It does? The
In
same
a
scene?
different way. So, Love and Pop is about the experience that young girls go through being groomed for
Oh.
money and things like that. And it's
Mhm.
actually really real and really visceral. There is a scene where some gooning in like it's it's really visceral that scene. Like it's really like whoa, you've never seen a scene like that. But it's not like a full on essay scene like some movies do where you're just like I don't want to see that. It's just it is, but it's not. It's
Yeah.
it's an amazing movie. I'm not going to lie. It's way better than Evangelion.
I would hope
Yeah.
so.
It really is, dude, and it's
I
like
also
what
have
is it,
like
like an hour?
I have like a sour experience of Evangelion because I grew up with a guy who like absolutely loved it, swore by it. His profile picture on everything was Asuka, her name is.
Oh,
And like you know, he's bought the figurines of her. He's probably put them in the jar a couple times if I'm being real. Like obsessed with
yeah,
her,
there's
and
a
I
big
was like,
Asuka sexualization problem in
yeah,
Evangelion for sure.
yeah, and I was always kind of like turned away from that.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. I mean, the creator of the show is a pervert, but it's interesting how he was able to accurately depict, sexual assault when it comes to being a young girl and grooming.
Mhm.
I was like, "Whoa, how did you?" It's because he
How
does
did he
it, but
tap
also
in?
how did he how did he how does he look at it with such empathy while he's a pervert himself? Doesn't make any sense, but it's like crazy. It's
I don't
so
know.
good.
That's art.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yeah.
And that's the news. Is that Seinfeld? Is that how you
I
do a Seinfeld?
was that what you were trying to do? I
Yeah.
honestly couldn't even tell. I thought you were doing like some sort of news channel outro bullshit. Like I
N-
don't know what that
No,
was.
I was trying to do like how about this airplane poop? I hate that fucking show. I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand how it. Who was behind that?
I've
Who
Larry
paid
David.
America to watch that shit?
I've never
Larry
seen
David.
Seinfeld. I
It's
just
awful.
know the infinite clips I've seen from it, and
Yes.
I'm staying away. I'm not doing that. First of all, Jerry
Yeah.
Seinfeld, what was he doing with that 16-year-old? Come on now.
You know what he was doing? Same thing with what's his name? Full House guy, Bob
Uh,
Saget.
Bob Saget.
Yeah, he liked him young.
And it has Kramer, who was at the Laugh Factory on stage, just like ripping the N-word over and over and over and over and over.
Kramer said the N-word?
You've never seen that video.
No.
You
I thought Kramer
need
was like the nice one.
you
That's
need to watch the video of Kramer at the Laugh Factory. I don't even remember what the context is, but it's like a rapid fire like minigun of the N-word with the hard R, and he's just saying it like I don't even remember what he's mad. He's
wow.
like yelling at someone. I don't know, but he's just like screaming it over and 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 over.
Oh, this sounds like the hallways of my high school, man. I would hear people say horrible things, dude. Like horrible things. They talk about hanging people and how they wanted to. A regular conversation as high schoolers. It was really fucking disturbing, actually.
Ew.
Yeah, that's the South, especially
The
in
hell
like
is going
the
on?
a lot, dude. I remember my mom told me because my grandma was a farmer and she was like really tan and
Mhm.
illiterate as well. She couldn't read, and they were the poorest family basically in the town. But I remember she told me when she was growing up, the kids at her school would call her mom the N word, even though she was fully white.
There's like a lot of I don't know if I call it prejudice, but there's like inherent negative stereotypes that people from northern states have when it comes to people in southern states. And there's always
Right,
this like, you know, woke mindset you want to have where it's like people from the south deserve, free healthcare and they deserve to have all their needs met and they deserve this
right.
and they deserve that. But then you like interact with people from the south and you're like,
Yeah,
It's hard to
because
care about them. It
even
really
as
is."
a Southerner who has so much information about how this happened to the South and what the South, could have been or what, you know what I mean, how the government kind of
Yeah.
manipulates and how country music stars have kind of changed their quota to become, basically puppets for the government. And there's like so much propaganda, but at the same time, when you grow up hearing your family members call you insane things because you're like slightly racially not white. You know what I mean? You're just like, I don't fucking care about you actually. I hope you eat more Debbie cakes and get more diabetes
And
and
just
die
die.
sooner.
Yeah.
I, have you ever
That's
been in
when you
the
gotta,
in the
like, override the, like, emotional aspect of
yeah.
yourself and be like, you have to let the woke prevail. You have to let the woke demons out and
It's
say,
just
"No!
me.
Nuance! 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 You have to have nuance!"
Yeah, you have
Even
to
though
have
you wanna be
nuance.
like, "I fucking hate these dumb, illiterate, redneck pieces of garbage," you have to be
Right.
like, "Dumb, illiterate, redneck pieces of garbage deserve to live, and they deserve education, they deserve healthcare."
And it's funny though, my grandmother, who was illiterate, was the best Southern person I've ever met in my life. Like the most authentic, kindest, like generous, coolest, most badass, never hurt anybody in her life type of woman. Just like super cool. And she was
Mhm.
the only one there that couldn't read. And even the people there were like, "You're stupid. You can't pay your bills because you can't read." Yeah, she was pulled out of school in the fourth grade because her brother was more of an asset to go to school than her, you know? You know what I mean? And it's like
Yeah.
with the majority of the South, while slightly literate, still dogs on illiterate people who didn't have those like what is this? Like you
You
live in
pick
the
them for
same
popcorn
poverty
reading, and they're
and
fried.
then they're like, "Oh shit, I can't do this." It's just so ridiculous. And one thing that's also ridiculous is the what the fuck is that? Is that a ladybug? Okay. Have you ever seen the pantry of an old Southern person? Like a white Southern person?
My not how south, like, you think South Carolina is south enough?
Oh yeah.
My grandma on my dad's side, lived in South Carolina, and I only remember going over there when I was like, I still like late single digits, 8, 9,
Right.
something like that.
Right.
But she was so big, and she was like trying to force feed us Twinkies. She kept offering us Twinkies on her kitchen table, like on the counter in her living room. She had these giant ass bowls of candy that she would constantly try and
Mm-hmm.
offer us.
Mm-hmm.
Her fridge, 2 liter, 2 liter, 2 liter, 2 liter. Like
Uh-huh.
it was just sugar and sweetness and snacks and processed foods and nothing real. And what's crazy is she outlived 2 husbands. She is still alive today. She's still
What?
alive. Both of her husbands dead.
Dude, like everyone in my family has died because of their diet already. That's really impressive.
I don't know how she does it. Like really, I don't. But she's still
Like,
kicking. I don't talk to her at all in any way. Not
eh,
not close
probably
with
for the
that side of
better.
the family. But good lord, is she like so unhealthy.
Dude, yeah. I remember before my great uncle died, he also had a wife who was like had been disabled permanently since she was like 20. She had one of those she had like 2 different size legs, so she had to wear those like Frankenstein shoes,
Yeah.
and she had the braces, and her hands were like this, dead ass. She's dead ass was like that. Her whole life sitting in a recliner the entire time. And I just felt so fucking bad for her because then her shit husband, first of all, he shot himself in the legs twice while he was fishing.
Cheddar Bob.
Yep.
My
And
bad.
then
A reference. Shout out.
you had to
Shout
do
out
it to
Eminem.
him.
I got him on my brain.
You are giving Marshall Mathers right now.
I have been getting that so much. I walked up to a guy yesterday, like one of my friends, and he hadn't seen me in a bit, and he daps me up, and he's like, "Goku!" And my hair was all spiked up, and I was like, "Come on, man. Come on, man."
Goku is I mean, at least Goku is like really strong and cool.
Yeah, Goku's dope, and he hates
Yeah.
pedophiles. I love that guy.
I didn't know that, but I'm glad.
Goku does hate pedophiles.
Okay,
That's like a
that's like
secret
a
Goku lore
first
tip. So
for a
does
Japanese
Vegeta.
character.
All the DBZ characters, they hate pedophiles.
That's pretty based.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
I
Dragon
respect
Ball
them
Z
for
is
that.
the best. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why
Yeah.
it's been on so long. Like they've got that longevity because that like good kind soul keeps them kicking.
They just need to stop making baby shows. Yeah. But dude, my uncle had the like he'd smoked for so long he had the thing you had to press on your neck type of thing.
Did that pick up? I didn't see my shit
It
glow.
did. I think
Okay,
it did.
good.
But anyways, their entire diet. Oh, that's exactly what he sounded like. You just did like a perfect impression of my great uncle. He they ate Debbie cakes only, like until they died. Different variations of Debbie cakes.
Hostess snacks like
Oh yeah,
Little Debbie's, Twinkies, Rolos, Ding Dongs,
Vienna sausages.
moon
That's
pies.
it. Oh yeah, moon
What are
pies.
the
You're right.
coconut ones called?
Snowballs.
Snowballs, zebra cakes.
No, they preferred oatmeal cream pies. That's like the unofficial diabetes snack of the South. Every time I buy one, an old person goes, "I like those. You're choosing the right snack there." And
Hell
I'm like,
yeah.
"I'm choosing the wrong one if you just said that to me."
You're about to die.
No, did I? And when I worked at Walmart, my diet was oatmeal cream pies. And have you ever had Tahitian treat? That's a
I
very
don't know what that
popular.
is.
It's a very popular Caribbean drink. You should try it. It's bright red. It's delicious.
Tahitian treat.
treat.
What's in it? Is it just like fruit punch esque?
Bro, I have no idea what's in it. I have
Yeah,
no
no.
idea. I was just
We drink
chugging. I would like
like
Hmm?
poor, unhealthy people
Mm.
exclusively drink Dr. Pepper here. Dr. Pepper
Me.
is the vibe. Dr.
That
Pepper is the
is
vibe. And I
me.
do too. And I do too. I love Dr. Pepper.
I love
But
Dr. Pepper.
it's
There's
like
nothing better.
every single person, if you like, if they only have one fridge in their house, and it's like broken down, and it's like one of those
And
white
it's
ones
white.
that has all the
Yeah.
texture on it,
Yeah.
it's got a couple DPs in there.
It's got a lot of I can't
So
wait for
good
the
though.
15th. I'm
Fucking
going to go and
love,
get me some Dr. Pepper.
fucking love Dr. Pepper. God damn. That's how
Oh,
I'm now I want to go drive to fucking Stewart's, get some Dr. Pepper. You guys don't have Stewart's, do you?
the
It's like a
fuck is that? Hold
upstate.
on.
It's just a gas station. It's like a Cumberland Farms esque type deal. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys have Cumberland Farms?
Fuck no, dude. Like, what are these places, man?
Cumberland Farms, Stewart's, like a Wawa. We don't have Wawas,
Oh, we
but that's
love
like
Wawa,
southern.
but we
Yeah, there
only
we go.
have it in Savannah, Georgia. We do not have it anywhere else.
Okay, but it's like a Wawa. It's like a upstate New York regional chain that's known for its ice cream. Stewart's, so good,
Mm.
so good,
Have you
and
been
they're
to one
open.
of those classic like ice cream places in New York? Those like old school like, oh, we make the Coca-Cola from here
Old,
and
yeah, old school diners still makes Coke the 100-year-old diner still makes Coke the old-fashioned way.
yeah.
I have not. There are some older diners up here, but they're not like
Bro,
it's
what are
not
you
like New
doing?
York City like 100-year-old fucking. We're
Have you
giving
not
you
been to the 100-year-old Chinese restaurants? How about the 100-year-old bodega, bacon, egg, and
that still serves
cheese?
bacon, egg, and cheese the old-fashioned way,
Yeah, but also the Aki way.
the
You've
Aki way.
had to gone there.
Yeah, if I go down to the city, I might pop in. I might pop in. Upstate,
You
we don't have bodegas. We don't have anything like that. That's like a city exclusive thing.
wow.
Like all the gas stations have like fresh food in them that are cooked by anyone of like Middle Eastern descent. Trust me, that
Ooh,
is still there.
that's
But
good.
it's more of like you go to a gas station upstate, you're probably getting more like halal than you are bacon, egg, and cheese, like
Okay.
some
And
lamb over rice with the white sauce on it.
mm, mm, mm.
And
I
those are
have to
the
drive
only
like
places that are open past like 1 a.m. The only food you can get past 1 a.m. is halal.
man, lucky you living somewhere where you can walk. That's so nice. You can walk
I
and get a
can't walk.
halal plate. You can't?
Yeah, no, I gotta drive. Upstate New
Oh,
York
that
is not
sucks.
walkable
Oh,
at all.
man.
Like
Man, that
the city
sucks.
of Albany is not a walkable city. The
Ah,
capital of New York, it is like maybe in downtown, but anywhere else, like you gotta drive. You gotta DoorDash. Like if I wanted halal right now, I'd DoorDash that shit, and I'd feel
man.
ethically dubious about it afterwards. But I would tip my driver well to make my like conscience feel better.
You always have to because they don't really pay them shit. True that.
Yeah,
But do you guys even have beef patties at your gas stations?
we have beef patties in the freezer. Like they stay stocked, like frozen beef patties. You just plop into the microwave if you're feeling them.
Okay.
They're at gas stations, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then
But
that's
mainly
valid,
there's
as
like
New
every
Yorkers say.
gas station has like hot food, but it's chicken sandwiches, pizza, stuff like that. It's not. You're not getting a fresh bodega. You're not getting a fresh like chopped cheese cut up for you.
Yo, that's valid.
Word? That's valid. Are you jacking me,
Word to
twin?
my mother.
Are you jacking me? Word to my deads. It's fake. It's fake brick outside today.
Brick.
It's fake brick outside today.
Bricked up in New York.
Bricked up in New York, my heart. TP, my heart. You're acting federal.
What? Y'all talk funny over there, man.
Yeah.
What is
I've picked
that?
up a lot of lingo. I've been hanging out with like a lot more black guys from the city recently,
Oh, I see, I
and
see, I see, I
I've been
see.
picking up like a bunch of slang like and I try like it just gets so ingrained in your lingo that
Yeah,
you start
it
saying it
does.
unconsciously. Like you're about to leave someone, you like dap them up, you say safety, and then you leave. And like that's something that I've picked up, like safety, and then you're gone.
Dude, I'm guilty. Because when I came to America, the first place I went was DC, and like the Mexican community kind of adopted me. They were really nice and they kind of adopted me. So I started saying fool and I started saying dead ass all the time. And like my mom
Everybody
was
says
like, "Why are
that
you
ass.
talking like you're a cholo? Like, what's going on? Who have you been around?" And I'm like, "With the cholos. Like, who do you think
What?
I'm with right now?
Like
I'm at the
that's the
carne
gang. That's them
asada,
right
bitch. Get hip."
there. Yeah. I notice I've been saying like things are fake this, fake that, which just means really. Like fake means really. Like
What?
I'm fake tired means I'm really tired. It's fake brick means it's very cold outside.
What's some Atlanta stuff that we can teach?
Does Atlanta
Win
even have
whammy.
whim whammy?
No, that's from the song. Whim whammy, dum bum 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 bum, and then you get me. Where
Yeah.
ya, huh? Whim whammy. Come on, you have to get on Alabama. It's low key. I think it's a song from Alabama. I'm gonna be so honest, but
Yeah, I don't.
the Georgia like music scene has leaked into the rest of the South.
So everyone kind of talks the same.
It's more like everyone does. Think about it like this. I'll give you this example. So, in the Middle East, all songs and movies are in the Egyptian dialect because it's the most romantic sounding, melodic sounding dialect, and it
Yeah.
kind of spread. It's kind of the same with the South right now. Everything that happens in Atlanta kind of permeates to Alabama and Louisiana. Well, Louisiana kind of does its own thing. It's kind of far removed, but like Florida, for instance, Florida kind of it's pretty much just Alabama and the Carolinas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
People from
everyone's just
Florida, the Florida Jits.
exactly. Yeah, we couldn't get them. Maybe North
I
Florida or something.
saw one of those guys like at the mall near me recently, and I was like so amazed at like that archetype had like transferred to upstate New York. Like he had the super thick, long like wicks that were out
No
everywhere
way.
and like
Awesome.
straight up like yellow shiny grills. I was like, this guy
Wait,
has to be from
what?
Florida. Has to be from Florida. Like has to be.
You know what's interesting? Recently, especially in Georgia, a lot of New Yorkers have come and lived here. So I remember when I was working at Walmart and these people from New York started working there and they're like saying New York shit, man. I don't know. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Why are you talking like that, man? Or where are you from? They're like,
Mm.
from New York.
From New
And I
York.
was
I'm
like,
from
what
I'm
the
from New
fuck?
York. And they start talking like Pop Smoke.
Yeah, dude, they're all talking like Pop Smoke here in Georgia.
Yeah.
And it's funny because people in Georgia are like, "Oh, I love New York," but people in New York, when they come to Georgia, they're like, "I love Atlanta. Oh my god, I can't believe you're from the Big A." It's like you're
Mhm.
from the Big A,
Yeah.
you
I
know?
mean, everybody like the main college in Albany is the University of Albany, and
Right,
so many people that go there are just like up from the city to go to
right.
college because it's
Mhm.
more affordable than college in the city, and they
Of
all
course.
like they hate upstate New York so much because it's just like lesser than the city. It's like
Right.
Albany has a population of 100,000 people. New York City has a population of 8 million. Like, there's not much to do comparatively.
Right. Indeed.
But they all like that slang they take with them, like it's crazy. It gets adapted so fast. Like you can easily tell when someone's from the city because first they say Albany. They always say Albany instead of Albany
Oh,
because
that's
it's
cute.
Albany. But
Albany.
if you're around here, you know that it's Albany. But they're like Albany. They're from Albany, and they'll just be little things that'll just slip in out of nowhere. Like if I heard someone say before I met a bunch of New Yorkers, like, "Are you jacking me?" I'd be like, "No."
No, dude.
I'm not jacking you. I'm not
God, like,
jacking you.
I hope not.
But now I'm like, absolutely. Like, yeah, I'm jacking you, bro. Dab me up. I'll jack
I don't
all
know if
over
I
you.
could get used to that, man.
What, jacking?
Yeah,
Saying jack?
I don't know.
It's
'Cause
it
like
takes a while, but you
I'm not
get
even
there.
going to lie. I'm one of those people that's like, I want to go to New York. I want to go live in New York for a little because I kind of do. I keep
I do
getting
love
people that are like,
the city is
you
great.
have to move to New York. I'm like, okay, God.
You don't have to. It's not an affordable place to live, and they hate transplants, but it
Hey,
is a
don't worry.
great place to be.
I'm gonna buy the city, and I'm gonna kick
The
out
whole
all the
thing.
transplants except for me, and
Hmm.
then everyone will love me because I'm
Yeah,
the token transplant.
I'm gonna move to Momdanistan, my favorite place in the
Oh,
world.
I low key. I know you shouldn't like. I love him. I'm not gonna lie. I
So you
really do
don't
love him.
we don't idolize
Sorry.
politicians, but we like the guy, and we criticize him when he does stupid shit, but we like the guy.
Exactly.
We all like the guy.
And on
I
that
got that
note,
was my one Kalshi ad
oh,
was they when they tried to get me to do it, they emailed me and it was for Mamdani's campaign. They were like, stand in front of this billboard in New York City and like make an ad about Mamdani's chances to win the election.
right,
And
right,
I was
right.
like, what the fuck? Like hell no. I'm like never gonna do that. They want me to drive they probably would have paid me good money, but I just didn't
Eh,
respond to the email. I'm not on that type of timing.
and no, that's kind of fucking crazy. But
Yeah,
as we say this, we are running out of time, unfortunately.
it's okay. How long
But
has it been? I think it's like 2 hours
dude,
almost.
2 hours and 22 minutes exactly.
Damn, this is a long one.
Yes, it
Do
is.
you like edit it down or do you just post the whole
Oh
thing in
no,
full?
I absolutely don't edit it down. It's always posted in full. It's kind of
Damn,
crazy. Well,
could be
I
the
guess
longest episode ever.
I think we did a 3-hour one. I'm not even gonna lie, but
Mine.
my iPad is gonna die, and I don't want to like lose you while I'm
Okay, quick,
talking.
quick. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it
Let's
up.
wrap it up because I'm gonna plug it in, and then I'm gonna force you to talk to me for another 20 minutes afterwards.
Okay.
So, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for coming, jacking on the podcast, Cam. Did
No
you enjoy
problem. I'm
jacking on the
jacking you,
podcast?
my heart.
My heart,
I'm
my
jacking
what do we
all
say in
over you, my
Atlanta?
oh!
Ah!
I'm jacking all over you, my heart. It
And
was
that
so
was
nice to be
a
here.
live
So nice to be
demonstration.
invited. My first podcast experience. Like, this is so wonderful, so great. You've been
I'm
so
taking everyone's
kind.
firsts. A lot of people have said that. A lot of people come on this podcast for the first time.
I was supposed to be on another one, but then there was a huge blizzard and I missed my train and it was a whole thing and I couldn't go down to
I
the city.
manifested that.
So you did that
that.
so that I could
I
be
did
on here
that.
first. And then on the
Exactly.
podcast they made afterwards, they were like, we were gonna have a special guest, but they fucking flaked and we fucking hate them and this and that. It was a
What
joke.
the
But then they were
fuck?
like,
Oh,
it was Ghislaine Maxwell.
what?
They called me Ghislaine Maxwell. They were
Oh,
like joking, like it was gonna be Ghislaine Maxwell. She was gonna be our special guest.
okay. So weird reveal right here. We've got Ghislaine
It's
Maxwell
me. It's
actually
me.
in a skin suit.
Put that in the title. I'm Ghislaine Maxwell. This is
Meet
my reveal.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
My coming out story. I'm Ghislaine
Oh,
Maxwell.
perfect. We got the title and everything. Okay, that's
Yeah.
perfect. Well, you guys, I guess not look forward to this episode. You're watching it, but thank you for watching,
Thanks,
and
guys.
it was a pleasure.